Excuse me. I had a new flavor of Monster yesterday. Oh, wow. What was it? Toxic waste? Happiness? Sadness? It was pink. Oh, okay, fair enough. Right, let's stop. Oh god, it's not even on my recently played list because we haven't played it since last week. Phasmo! Phasmo. Original monster tastes like battery acid. Well, it kind of looks like battery acid too. Hello, I'm bored. How you doing? I'm bored. You have such a curious name to have in a live stream. It's hard not to take mild offense to it every time I see it. Right, let me move the Ko-fi goal back up top. To be honest, it's all a bit pointless because you guys may as well save your money for the subathon at the moment, where there's literally like there's fun prizes and incentives for giving. But I'll leave it up there just in case anyone feels extra generous. All right, let's get cracking. Put a 1 in chat if you would like a personal hello.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs.
Yeah. You got jobs for me, big boy. Viv, hello there. Kyron, hello. And Andrew, hello. Crypto, hello. Hazy, hello. Quazen, hello. Shoestring, hello. Velvet, hello. Billy Mixer, hello. I could simp you. Hello. Squishy, hello. Relu, hello. Insangel, hello. Just Loopy, hello. Fireblack, hello. Eileen, hello. Toppy, hello. Welcome in. Hello, I'm bored. How you doing? Want to know something fun? Sure. He says, nervously, tentatively. We're gonna do a warm-up game, folks. Hello, Soy Fee. That's quite funny. Welcome in. Oh my god, that hits different. What is it about early morning coffee that just... it's something special, I tell you.
Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of
I swear I've seen my initials spell out law. Oh, okay. I'm sure I saw a study once that basically had like, it's like a pleasure matrix on like where things that cause that, you know, dopamine rush, that pleasurable brain response, where things fall on a scale. And like, there was something very specific in there that stuck with me. It was like the first coffee of the morning. And I guess because your body's craving the caffeine, right? But it's like the first coffee of the morning, that first sip is like apparently up there with sex. Like in terms of like the scale, on the scale, like having an orgasm and like having that first coffee are like comparable. Which is crazy. I never realized it was like that level of pleasure. Obviously you have to like coffee for that to be relevant to you. If you don't like coffee, that's literally not relevant to you. No, it's true. You could look it up. There's like a... There was like a... I don't know what you'd call it. You know, like how they have like pain thresholds? Like, oh, giving birth and passing a kidney stone and stuff like that. They did the same, but for like pleasurable things. And it's not... You might think it's all lewd. It's not. There's literally stuff like, you know, someone paying you a compliment is on there. But yeah, first coffee of the day. If you're someone who drinks coffee regularly, having that first coffee of the day is apparently super high on the matrix. Exile, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Might need to try coffee. No, it's not like exactly like that, but it's more like it's probably the same for smokers, I imagine. I imagine it's the same for smokers, like when they have their first cigarette of the day. Or vapors, I guess, when they have their first puff just before their lungs collapse. Don't get me started on vaping. Don't get me started on vaping. Right, welcome to Tanglewood Street House. I hope you're having a good day. My name is Ghostkai and it's lovely to see you. It's Monday morning, which means today we're going to tackle... Well, we are going to tackle the weekly challenge at some point. We're here to investigate Gary Smith. We need to detect the ghost with a parabolic microphone, witness a ghost event, and capture a photo of the ghost. And how long have vapes been around? Since the 2000s? No, they've not been around long at all. Vapes have only become like a mainstream thing in the last like 5 years. they're pretty new, and people go hard on them, and I feel like not enough research has been done into the health risks, because there's now like a lot of cases of people's lungs collapsing.
Nearly 2 years.
Because there's something about vaping that like weakens the lungs or weakens the lining of the lungs or something. So people are people are having collapsed lungs in like their teens, which is terrifying. That's terrifying. Yeah, popcorn lung. Like I don't understand why anyone would vape. Now that we know this is a thing, I don't understand why anyone does it. Hello, Digilad. Butcher, thank you very much for the 14 months subscribed. 23 months total. Thank you so much. I have missed some things. Are you still on holiday, Digilad? I hope you're having a good one. By the way, if I haven't said hello to you, Park Jazz, I see you there. If there's anyone I've missed, hello. Good morning. It's an Obake. Okie dokie. So how was everyone's weekend? I hope it was good. If it wasn't good... Oh, look, a snake. Oh, hello, Ghost. Hello, Ghost. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna hit the ground running with this investigation. Yeah, let's just start with a ghost straight away. Hello, Silent there. Hello, High Scores. How you doing? Captain Scroll, hello. You're going to see a volcano today. Oh, weekend was good. I was out camping with my wife and daughter. Oh, that sounds lovely. We went and did a family barbecue on Saturday, and then we kind of had a bit of a relaxed day yesterday, culminating with us playing Subnautica again last night, which was an incredibly fun stream. Very, very fun stream last night. I had a blast. My weekend was good. I went to Comic-Con in Manchester. Oh, nice! You know, I've not been to an expo of any kind in a very long time. You might think because I'm well, very obviously a massive nerd. You might think I might have gone to things like this a bit more often, but I think the last expo I went to was probably a Eurogamer expo at the Excel Center. I don't know, 5-7 years ago, maybe longer. Sophie, thank you for the follow, and you've come across from TikTok, haven't you? So welcome in. And I see you're Swedish as well. Another Scandi. We've got loads of people from Sweden and Norway and places like that in this community, so you're very welcome here. I came back from London this weekend. Oh, very nice, Belkate. Hey, fellow Swede, exactly, see? Here we got... Oh, hello. Well, that was a curious turning off of the light. We're just gonna get set up. We're taking our time. The Vikings are taking over Ghostkai's chat. That's okay. I love people from Scandinavia. Mare ability? It could be the mare ability, but honestly, I dare say the light turning off was a little slow compared to the mare's usual ability. The mare's ability normally is like pretty much instantaneous. Like it's literally this speed. Like so, obviously off. Imagine me turning it on is me, and it turning off is the ghost. Like this is how fast the mare is. That's how fast the mare is. The one we just saw was like this. It might be a mare. It just felt a little slow. It felt a little slow. The mare's ability is like super quick. Right, I don't know if you saw my TikTok and Instagram post I did the other day, where I literally had the crucifix here, and the ghost hunted here. The ghost literally hunted here, when the cruci was here. I was like, oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. That's fine, I guess. So we're gonna double up today. Because I'd rather not die. Katie, hello there. Lady Goth says, damn, can I play with you? No, I'm playing solo today. Mare's having a slow day. This is it. It might be a mare. It's just based on previous interactions with mares. The light switch ability is pretty much instantaneous. How rude? I don't think it's very rude, Lady Goth. I don't know you. I don't know you, so why would I play with you? One of the lights is too bright, instant mimic. Why is the dentist always late? Wait, what? Oh, no, that's true, actually. Like, I really like my dentist, but they're always late. I don't know why. You're right. Why are they always late? Even if you turn up at the beginning of the day, like you're the very first appointment of the day, you still get seen like 20 minutes late. That was a joke? Yeah, I know. I'm teasing you, Lady Goth. It's alright. Do you think... I was going to say something awful. I won't. Do you think they're all just shagging? Do you think they're all just shagging in the back room? Sorry, there was a... Sorry, there was traffic. Oh, yeah. What's her name? I mean, what was the traffic's name? Yeah, I don't know. I've turned up for dentist appointments like 20 minutes early, half an hour early for like the first appointment of the day, and yet they still see me like half an hour late, and I'm just like, bro, how? Like, what? How? There was a large cavity that needed filling? Oh dear. Hello Zeth, hello Stacy, welcome in. Yeah, there's a large cavity that needed filling. There you go, well done. Oh dearie me. I don't know, like obviously I'm being facetious, but like kind of low key, like it is a bit weird that they're always late. Rekafella, hello. Wizard Hads, hello, good morning. I'll turn that off. I once turned up 15 minutes early. My dentist turned up 20 minutes late with a bicycle. One of the major appointments I had last year, if you guys remember, if you've been with the community a little while,
hi.
You'll remember I had some quite serious dental work done last year, which the community paid for, which was very, very nice of the community to do, because I was in desperate need of it. And on one of those appointments, I remember I turned up like, I want to say like 25 minutes early. I was really early for some reason. It doesn't bother me. I was really early. It was the first appointment of the day, and the dentist didn't arrive until nearly an hour late. But the crazy, this is what really gets my back up, is if I'm even 1 minute late, I have to pay a cancellation fee. Do you know what I mean? Like they sack off my appointment, and I have to pay a fee. But they can be like nearly an hour late, and that's like, what? That's just cool. That's fine. We just have to get over it. I feel like it should be a two-way street. Are you from England? I am. I'm from London. Hello, Devil. How are you doing? It would suck if I played a sound this week. Oh, fuck. I forgot. Do you know what, Devil? Because of you, for the subathon that's starting on Friday, I have added bits to also add time to the subathon. Before, I just did subs. I just did subs and, there we go. I just did subs and Kofi before, but I've now done bits as well because people keep playing things. Oh, missed form. Thank you. Lovely. I'll have that. That's a great sound to get. Oh, he blows it out as soon as I walk away. Of course he does. Of course he does. Why am I paying £30 if my dentist is 30 minutes late? True. Mia, thank you for the gold boxing gloves. Like, I'm not saying that you should just get your appointment for free. That's a bit, you know. That's a bit cheeky. But, like, I feel like there should be at least a concession. Have I played Outlast? Yeah, I love Outlast. I'm a huge fan of the Outlast games, Guardian. I don't know. What's like a good system? Like, for every 5 minutes the dentist is late, you get 10% off your bill. seems fair to me. Or maybe every 10 minutes, not every 5 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, every 10 minutes that they're late, you get 10% off your bill. But what if it's already free? Then that's irrelevant, obviously. Well, I don't know, Hazy. Maybe they start kissing you. I don't know. I don't know how the scale goes the other way. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they give you a little cuddle. They just start billing a higher rate. Yeah, they probably would. Oh, look, this isn't... I'm not saying this is something that should be enforced. It's just, I think there should be an incentive for... If you make an appointment with a medical professional, there should be an incentive for them to keep the appointment as well. Because currently, the incentive for you as the patient to keep the appointment is, well, you don't get treated. Obviously, that's a bad one. And you could be penalized financially. So, like, there's a huge incentive for us to stick to appointments, but there's not really an incentive for them to stick to the appointment. And I think that should probably change. Right. So, we got all of our pictures, bar one. And we got all of our videos, bar one. And we do have all the sounds. Fantastic. Right. Should we go and have a little look-see in the van? Little look-see in the van, little check for things. Because we could have orbs or dots or something. They clean your teeth and French kiss you. Oh, okay. Well, that'd be nice at least. Do I have animals? Yeah, I have a dog. He's in Phasmo, actually. If you didn't know, my dog's in Phasmophobia. He's on Bleasdale. You French kiss your dog? No, don't be stupid. I'm all for banter, Crypto, but not when it involves my boy. Not when it involves my Templar. Absolutely not. I'm seeing him today. Did I tell you? They've come back from holiday in Devon. And we're going round there after stream.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
I've missed him so much. Ollie, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Sexzool. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Yeah, we're seeing Templar today. He's a very good boy. Metaboy over on TikTok says, can you give me some free VR games to play? As in, like, free ones to play that you can go and get yourself? Or are you asking me to buy you games? Just to make sure I'm... Is everything all right with the ceiling? No, it's not. No, it's bloody not. So, Park Jazz, let me tell you... My parents, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to tell you the whole story. So my parents got a new boiler installed 2 weeks ago. Okay? They got a new boiler installed 2 weeks ago. And within a week, the pipes coming from the boiler were leaking. And they were leaking to the point where water was coming through my parents' kitchen ceiling. So they ring back up. And someone gets sent round on an emergency basis to deal with it. And they fix it.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Or did they? Because he said he fixed it. And then he goes away. And then lo and behold, it starts leaking again. And so they book another one. And this time they have to wait 4 days for someone to come and fix it. And then this guy comes and he fixes it. Or did he? Because lo and behold, when me and Moz go round there to water their garden last weekend, shock horror, oh, something flashed on screen there. Shock horror, I walk into the kitchen and there's water coming through the ceiling. And I'm like, oh no. So me and Moz had to get it all sorted out last week. Basically whereby...
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
We had to arrange for another person to come round and wait for them to fix it. And this guy, he seemed experienced. Friends, he had grey hair, let me tell you. He's been doing this a while. And he was like, yeah, I really don't understand what the previous bloke's done. Ooh, really don't understand, because he couldn't have done any work. So he fixes it. He fixes it. And you'd think that would be the end of the story. But no, my friends, it's not. Because on Saturday, this Saturday, my parents returned from Devon with Templar. And lo and behold, there's water coming through the kitchen ceiling again. So right now, there is someone round there again trying to fix the cock-up that has happened repeatedly. This is like, what, the fourth person who has had hands-on with this? It's disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Night Vale, thank you. Oh, that's a cool name. Thank you for the follow. Stormzy, thank you for the follow as well. Hi, I came from TikTok. I'm new to Phasmo. Just wanted to say thanks so much for your tips and tricks. It helped me in the... Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Night Vale, thank you for the kind words and welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Good morning, the king. So yeah, there is someone around there right now trying to fix it. But like, honestly, from what we've seen, I was saying this to Moz yesterday. So like, they've put a new boiler in, but there's like a bunch of pipes. They've done a little spaghetti junction, right? Turin Wood, hello there, good morning. They've done a little like spaghetti junction from the boiler to where it needs to go, etc. Genuinely, I think they need to redo all of the piping. Because I think every time someone has come to fix it, they've identified the next error along the path and fixed that. And then they go, that's it. And then they move on with their life. But at this point, I think it's quite obvious that it's not just one thing. The whole thing needs to be ripped out and done again. Like, because clearly it's just been done wrong from the beginning, and every time they come to fix it, they just haven't. Like, it's just gone horribly wrong. Right. What's going on here then, eh? Are you a mare? You might be. No, still no freezing. It's down here. All right, let's do the fun one. Thank you very much for the gifts over on TikTok. I appreciate you. Where are you? How old are you?
An elderly victim.
Yeah, I figured as much. So, Moroi, Diochen, Spirit,
Elderly victim.
Poltergeist, or Mare. Now, we did see what might be a Mare light switch flick earlier. However, I did note that the timing was a little bit off on it. Unfortunately, we can't take a picture of that. Where are you?
Been close to him.
I didn't expect that to work. Should we try that again? Where are you?
An elderly victim.
That doesn't fit at all. We'll try again. Where are you? He's had enough. He's done now. Where are you? By the way, I think it's probably not a Dio because it should have done the grab by now. It's quite a small room. Are you friendly?
An elderly victim.
An elderly victim. An elderly victim. Where are you?
From behind.
From behind. Yes, of course. Of course, darling, of course. Oh, dear. Oh, it's too early for the... Guys, we're too early in the week to be this funny. We've got to pace ourselves. We got a subathon at the end of the week. We got to pace ourselves. We got to save our good content for that. We get it, Ghost. You're old. From behind. From behind. It sounds so stupid. Oh dear. Are you on Twitch too? Yeah, my main platform is Twitch. Katie, my main platform is Twitch. It's where I go for all of my shenanigans. And I come on TikTok occasionally, but generally speaking, very rarely. You prefer Twitch? Yeah, guys, I'm Ghostkai over on Twitch if you want to make the switch. It's where all the cool kids are, I will be honest with you. Like, everyone on Twitch is really good looking. Chibi Soy, hello there, good morning. All the cool people are here. Yeah, it's just everyone's really, really, really good looking over here. That's the reason. That's the reason. Anyone single? They're all single and available and attractive. All of them. Every single one. I'm 6'8" and built like an Adonis. See? King Ep is proving our point. A 6'8" Adonis in chat right now. There you go. Except Moz, she ain't single. Oh, and me too, obviously. Obviously. Yeah, we actually, I spoke to Twitch about arranging something special for the channel, and basically using the latest in AI technology. If you're ugly, you don't get to see the stream. So if you can see the stream, it means you're good looking. The latest algorithmic technology from Amazon, they automatically ban the uggos, so they can't see the stream. So all that's left is like a perfect society of beautiful people, and those are the people that can see the stream. Yeah, that's it. I'm 7 foot male and have a deep voice. Having a deep voice can be very useful. Come on. He says in a deep voice. Yeah, unlike some popular streamers, I don't have to use a voice changer. This is actually my real voice. Good morning, folks, and welcome in. This is Ghostkai,
Follow, sausage.
reading your innermost thoughts and desires to you. Let's have some coffee. Scared Katie, that's an appropriate name. Scared Katie, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, we don't need to use a voice changer over here. We just sound like this. It's nice. It's nice. Right. This thing doesn't want to play. I don't think it's a mare because I feel like a mare would have changed room by now. It might be a mare, but I don't know. Should we'll make a little polty pile as well. I'm gonna just put this on so we get a bit of sanity. Actually, now that I think about it, has he thrown anything? Has he thrown anything at all? I'm not entirely sure he has. I'm just gonna... Oh, god damn it! It was too slow. I mean, I'm not being funny. The light exploding should count as a picture. Like, let's be real. Okay, you got very angry all of a sudden. Okay, I have noticed this in recent games. I don't know if you guys have noticed this as well. We keep getting ghosts that are like kind of chill, like super duper chill, and then suddenly they become hyper aggressive monsters. And it's literally like someone flicks a switch and then that's it. They go super angry menace mode. And I don't know when this started. I think maybe since the update. Okay, yeah, you really mean business, huh? You really mean business. It might be a Moroi. It might be a Moroi. It did flick a switch card. No, it did. It did. The only thing with the light switch is, it did it kind of slow. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to do a safety smudge. Right, everyone, time now. If it hunts after 90 seconds, it's probably fine. If it hunts after 3 minutes, it's a, spirit. Have you considered that you simply bully them and they get mad at you? Well, yeah, that's kind of true. Where's my, there it is. I do need a picture. What difficulty? This is a custom difficulty that's roughly twice as hard as Insanity, but still has 2 evidence. Oh, I see what you mean, Vec. Yeah. Just left TikTok because apparently all the good-looking people are here. It's true, Frank. And the mere fact that you can type in chat means you're good-looking. In fact, if you're able to click the follow button, that means you're one of life's beautiful people. It's like the next level. If you're able to follow, that means you're like really, really good looking. Like model tier. Okay, you're throwing a lot, but there's no multi-throwing. He's throwing a lot, but there's no multi-throws. Show yourself.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Oh, there you go. Look, that person's good looking. Cockaloobok. I'm sure that probably means something. Hello there. Thank you for the follow. Oh. Still only a single throw, though. Yeah, it's not a polty. I don't think it's a polty. Although we had a polty. Do you guys remember we had a polty last week? Those of you who were here. We had a polty last week, and the ghost just straight up never did a multi-throw. Never. Never, ever, ever. Which was weird. Like, the one ability that poltergeists are known
Thanks
for,
the follow, sausage.
and it just never did it once. Oh! How long was that? Does anyone know how long was that? Dream Lemony. Thank you for the follow. Another a very attractive and funny and witty person, clearly. 90 seconds? I think that was 90 seconds too. It's not a spirit. Oh shit. Okay. So, this is what we're looking at, and we should be able to tell once we start hearing it hunt. We're gonna retreat. We're gonna retreat a little bit. Because if we're dealing with a Moroi, we need to be a bit careful. I need to try and get a picture of it, by the way. Pepperidge Farm remembers true. My DS charger reaches my bed. I can play and watch. Oh, nice. What are you playing? Moz is really into Animal Crossing at the moment. With her Switch. Aren't your pictures full? Yeah, but I think it counts for the objective now. I might delete one just, what's one we can easily replicate?
Cheers for the sub, Tomahawk 382. Now you're officially part of the madness. Just don't let Ghostkai's head overshadow you.
True. Yeah, I think, maybe not a pick. Oh, flip. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Whoops. Oh dear, just accidentally deleting evidence that you desperately need. I think this is what they call throwing. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm kind of low-key hoping for a Dio so that we can just pick up the camera and film hunting ghosts and stuff. It's okay. It's alright. We're gonna be alright, folks. Come on, sausage. Why isn't it hunting now? Getting a game that perfect, you get evidence twice. Getting a game that perfect, you get evidence twice. Bardo, I might be having a mild stroke here, but I think I'm struggling to reach your message. Getting a game that perfect... Oh, after you deleted? Oh, sure. Oh. That's a mare then. Okay, so the mare light switch flick we saw at the beginning really was a mare switch. Ghosty! Oh, crumbs. Damn it, I missed him! Ah! I got the voodoo doll. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Alright, let's get a hunting ghost filmed, and then we'll leave. Let's get a hunting ghost filmed and then we'll leave. Watch it be a Polty again. I don't play this game, but the ghost seems lazy to me. He's a little bit lazy. He's slacking. I always thought it'd be cool if the mayor had an ability whereby it tries to avoid lights that are on during hunts. You know how like a wraith avoids salt? Thanks, darling. Why can't I sprint? What the fuck? Guys, I can't sprint. What the hell? What the helly? What the helly? Walker, thank you for getting me to 1,000 likes over on TikTok. Appreciate you, buddy. Shannon, thank you for the follow as well. No Vibes, thank you for the follow. Elite looping? Ah, well, you know. Can't teach it. Actually, no, you quite literally can teach it. Right, so we got the hunting ghost back. We did get our picture again, but unfortunately, we are missing the photo of the ghost. Should we test to see if we can do it with the thing full? Because I feel like they fixed it. But they might have only fixed it for videoing. Let's try. There's no sense not trying. I always think that if you sorted the doorways, then a wraith would be trapped in a room. How wrong I was. No, it did used to work like that, Tomahawk. It did used to work like that. So back in early Phasmo, I don't know if there's clips of it still. I literally had a wraith trapped in the toilets in high school. As long as the ghost doesn't know where you are, it won't roam past them. So... No, not you, Vampire. It wasn't you.
You are a super spy.
No, we had a couple of them, Vampire. You answered me. The person I was talking about didn't answer me. They deliberately didn't. They just like left the stream. That's why I was so sus of you, because like we'd had a few people in that night. You actually answered, so you're all right, mate. Oh, seriously? He didn't come in here? Bye, Ted. Thank you for the sub, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Vampire, you're all good, buddy. Ain't you? Our guard was up by the time... Because you were talking at the end of the game, weren't you? But our guard was up because we'd had like 2-3 people acting weird during the stream. Warning. Few people are watching you. How you sleep. How cringe. I don't know what you're actually saying with that, Lady Goth. I fucked up again. Poet Eve, hello there, welcome in. It's not going to happen. Let's just leave, folks. It's pointless at this point. Yeah, much earlier in the stream, exactly, Billy. But the interesting thing was, I was saying, well, you probably saw on the VOD yesterday, Vampire. The interesting thing was, I spoke to a couple of other streamers about it, and they had the same experience with, like, kind of sussy accounts coming in and being, like, hyper defensive about the game. It was a weird day, that stream. It was a weird day. Never have I ever had so many people. Well, not so many people. It was like 2.
Welcome back.
Hello, Naruku. Alright, should we see what the weekly is? How you doing, Naruku? Good to see you, mate. Okay, hide and seek hide on Point Hope. So 0 sanity. Ghost speed is normal. 3 evidence. 60-second setup time. Okay. Okay, we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. If I do it once and I'm like so bored, then it shouldn't be too boring because they're on 0 sanity. The issue with Point Hope is sound doesn't work between floors. So if you get hunted straight away and the ghost is on the floor above you, you're not going to know it's coming, unfortunately.
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
Right.
Get set up before investigating.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Lady Goth.
Got the
How do you get
intel.
so much XP and money? Because I'm playing on custom difficulties, so my multiplier is quite high. Ugh, sanity juice. Ugh. Right, I'm not going to need candle because the ghost is 0 sanity, so the ghost is going to hunt pretty much straight away. After 1 minute, the ghost is going to hunt because we've got a 1 minute setup time grace period. I think we need to go in with a smudge. That is essential, I would say. So, welcome in, folks. This is the weekly challenge. It's called Hide and Seek Hide. And in this one, you start on 0 sanity. The ghost is hyper aggressive. And that's about it. So good luck. We're doing this one on Point Hope. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we play with an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Cora Holland. We need to get a photo of the ghost, detect the ghost with a parabolic mic, and escape the ghost during a hunt. Now, the first thing I would point out with this weekly challenge is it's a 3 evidence challenge. Now, 3 evidence challenges... if I was you, I would just get your 3 evidence and leave. You don't need to worry about perfect games with weeklies because... Right, so we're in. We're in, so the timer is ticking. We've got 60 seconds before the ghost is allowed to hunt. So let's try and use that to our advantage. Isn't the weekly also if you die but guess correct, you still get it? I believe the only requirement for the weeklies is getting the ghost right. Okay, I saw 5 degrees. Did you see 5 degrees? I saw 5 degrees. Yeah, okay, we found the ghost room. The ghost room is here for sure. Right, I'm going to do a safety smudge to buy us a bit of extra time. So either 90 seconds or a minute, unless it's a demon. No, let's head back to the van. Actually, I should probably take the torch. Because we've not found... Do you know what? Let's find the fuse box. Well, now that we've bought ourselves some time, let's find the fuse box. So you basically want to just speed run the 3 evidences and get the hell out. Like, don't waste time. Don't be trying to get sound recordings and that. Just get your 3 evidence and leave. Because the multiplier is ×1. So doing your sound recordings and stuff is not going to help you at all with this. You're not going to get a load of XP for that. The only big XP for weeklies is it's purely from the big bonus you get for doing it all. The 5,000. Jelonsky, hello there. Willy Fiddler, hello there on TikTok. Great name as always. Oh dear. Okay, keep an eye on that. Right, we definitely want a crucifix in the room. And I think we just set up this straight away. I am going to put lights on between the room and the front. What's the weekly challenge? So the weekly challenge is hide and seek hide. On this one, it's on Point Hope. You deal with a ghost that is very aggressive. And basically, you start on 0 sanity, so you're going to get hunted pretty quickly. So we do have a cruci. We're going to put that down. He's turned the power off already, by the way. Which is mildly annoying, but that's okay. I wish we could carry more equipment. I get your frustration, but I think we can carry 3 items for a very good reason. It's kind of essential to the game balance. I had this discussion last week when people were talking about... people were like, oh my god, I wish we could take in a backpack. And like take loads of items in the backpack and then it would be more convenient. But yeah, it would be more convenient, but also like think about how the ghosts are balanced. So, if you can suddenly take in 6 items instead of 3, that means half as much time going back and forth between the van and the ghost room, which means probably half as much passive sanity loss, which means now the ghosts, the speed in which they become active is now completely different. Where are you? Yeah, she's hunting. Like, when you think about one of the really boring ghosts, for example. So, like the Shade. We all know Shade is like a painfully boring ghost. It takes a very, very long time for it to come online and start being active and doing things, right? Now, imagine if you were taking twice as many items in, which means you are now, on average, losing sanity twice as slow. It would take the Shade nearly twice as long to come online. It's like small things, right? It's small things like that, like that affect the game balance that you don't really think about. But then as soon as you sit down and do think about it, you're like, yeah, that would kind of suck. So then they would need to like rework these ghosts and stuff, and like it's just a never-ending series of things that need changing about the game. It's crazy how like such a small thing would completely change Phasmophobia. Like just being able to carry more items. What about a utility belt like Batman? I mean, what would that look like? Because that could be good or shit. Where are you? Okay. On the plus side, we do have a grace period. I don't know if you heard when the ghost hunted, but she didn't actually start hunting for about 2 seconds. Now, normally we play with no grace period, which means the ghost is instantly deadly as soon as it starts hunting. But it looks like for this weekly challenge, we've got a few seconds to actually move away from the ghost, which is very strong. Elko Poo. El Chopo. There we go. Hello, welcome in. Nice to meet you, mate. Sorry I butchered your name. It would be a Batman costume. Okay, right, I see. So a silly suggestion, Anne. A silly suggestion. Right, come on, give me dots. Give me orbs. We know you're in there. There's low temps and you're throwing stuff around, so we definitely know you're in there. So I guess... Oh, I don't really care about duplicates with this. We're just here for 3 evidence. I'm a bit shocked there's no orbs or dots. When you think we're on 3 evidence Phasmo, like, they're both pretty common. I like the idea of adding optional videotape so that you could capture video evidence on maps and have cameras built in. Yeah, that'd be cool. Peanut butter and banana toast. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to peanuts, so that's a no-go for me, friend. That's a no-go for me. Right, we're going to take some of this. We're going to take some of this. I might actually take 2 smudgy wedgies. Yeah, come on in. I like that we can only carry 3 items. It's more realistic. I always think, how would I carry more? Yeah, I mean, if you're just literally using your pockets and hands and whatever, you probably couldn't carry more than 3 items anyway. At least without breaking some equipment. Remember, this is all meant to be, like, sensitive equipment that you're carrying around. You don't really want to pile it into a hoodie pocket or something. Right, we're going to do a little safety smudge. Alright.
Congrats on the VIP status. Just remember, you're still beneath my towering intellect. VIP. Don't get too cocky.
Jelonsky, congratulations. If we have a a mod available in chat. Can we give Chalonsky VIP in the Discord, please? Because there's a special part of the Discord only for VIPs and tier 3 subs. And it is easily the most active part of the Discord. I think once people become VIPs, they basically are just like, I'm not speaking to the peasants anymore. I'm above them. I don't need to talk to them. Oh, EMF 5. Okay, now we're talking. So we've got EMF 5, we've got Spirit Box. Spirit, Wraith, or Twins. Nice. Give me a sign, you bugger. Actually, this could work in our favor now that we put salt down. The Cool Kids Club? Yeah, it really is. Okay, this salt is not getting disturbed at the moment. We can turn that off, by the way. We don't need that on. Probably going to be freezing, right? No, it really doesn't seem like it's going to be freezing. So I did do a safety smudge, which, if it's a spirit, that's going to be 3 minutes.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
David Francis, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're having a good day. It could be UV, potentially, but he needs to touch something for me to get that. Oh, he's thrown the camera. That's not very nice of him. Yeah, it could be UV, but it's going to be very hard to test for. You missed orb, did I? Where? Oh, so I did... No, that's a light on the fridge. Yeah, there's no orb. What are you talking about? Where's the orb? Liar! Let's be fair, there's lots of... Oh, crumbs. Why not twins? Because it's normal speed. A twins ghost is either about 10% faster or 10% slower. That's right, Ashton. How do peanut allergies work? Everyone's different. I suggest you ask your friend how to best manage their allergies. I don't want to give you advice which might end up hurting someone. Because every allergy is different, every person is different. Like, I have an extremely mild peanut allergy. It would make me, it would make my throat swell up a bit if I was to ingest them. Which, you know, very uncomfortable, not very nice, but I won't die or anything. But yeah, I have met many, many people over the years that even being in the same room as, like, a tracker bar will send them to the hospital. So, yeah, it's not like a one rule for everyone. You need to be very, very careful with allergies. If you know your friend has allergies and they carry an EpiPen, it's probably quite serious. I would ask them. Why aren't you crossing out evidence? Because I don't need to. I don't really normally cross out evidence because I just remember it. Besides, if it's not stepped in salt, stand by. Oi! Oi! You dumb kid! Come on! It's a wraith. It's a wraith. Cool. Right, we can leave. You don't have an EpiPen? No, no. This is what I mean. Every allergy is like completely different. Every person is different. Everyone's tolerance to these things are different. This is what I mean. Mine it is mild, so I don't need an EpiPen. But my sister-in-law about 10 years ago had a boyfriend who he literally had a bit of hummus on his plate, and he had like a painfully strong allergy to sesame oil. And he spent the next few days in hospital, to put a long story short. He literally went to hospital for like 2 days. Had to like be put on all sorts of things. Yeah, so some allergies are like extremely serious, and like the reaction on them is like on a hair trigger, where even just being near it sets them off, you know? So yeah, if you have any friends with allergies, ask them how to manage it. They will know. Yo, Kai, hello there. Want to play together? Sorry, I'm playing solo today. Yeah, I'm playing solo today. Yeah, allergies can literally range from, oh, that's mildly annoying, to, I'm dead. Yeah, this is the range on allergies, guys. It's, oh, that's mildly annoying, to, I am dead. So yeah, always talk to the actual person. Don't ask other people for advice about it, because the person who's dealing with it will have a much better understanding of how you need to manage it. Right, welcome back to Point Hope. We're once again doing the weekly challenge. This week, it's hide and seek, hide. On this difficulty, you have a 3 evidence ghost at normal speed, but you start with 0 sanity, which means the ghost is going to start hunting very quickly. However, you do have a grace period during hunts, and you also have a setup time of 60 seconds, which means you do have 60 seconds before the ghost is allowed to hunt. Right. We're here to check out Lisa Moore. We need to get the ghost to blow out a fire. I mean, we're not going to do any of this. I'll skip a long story short. I don't care about any of this. It's 3 evidence. It's for your weekly. Get in, work out what the ghost is, and get out. Don't bother with secondary objectives. It's ×1 multiplier for weeklies. The money for weeklies does not come from the side objectives. It's ×1. You're going to get bugger all. You're going to get absolutely bugger all. So don't bother. Like, it's spending half an hour getting a perfect game on ×1. And it's like, cool. Cool, I got $200. Awesome. Okay, you are very active in here. We're going to quickly just buy ourselves an extra minute. So we found the ghost, but... Oh, he's turned the fire on. It's not an Onryo. Remember, guys, if you ever see a fire get turned on by a ghost, it can't be an Onryo. Just like how a Jinn can't turn off a fuse box, a Hantu can't turn on a fuse box, and a Mare can't turn on a light switch, an Onryo cannot ignite a fire, but all other ghosts can. There you go. There's your pro tip of the day. There's your pro tip of the day, folks. Good luck hunting. Thank you. We've gotten quite lucky with the ghost spawns so far, actually. She can die. She replied, I can die if I'm near them. Well, I suggest you brush your teeth before they turn up. Triogram, hello there, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. This is quite a misleadingly large room, actually, so we need to be a bit careful because the crucifix coverage isn't great. What is it if the ghost gets turned on by fire? Oh, that's just me. That's Padme in Attack of the Clones. She gets turned on by fire. In front of that fire in her sexy dress. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, let's set this bad boy up. Oh, hello, sausage. Where are you? How old are you?
An elderly victim.
Okay, you might actually be something scary. So we got our first hunt. Ugh. I felt like the weekly challenge multiplier should be corresponding to how difficult it is. But I hear what you're saying, Park Jazz, and I do agree.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
But I would say with a ghost like this, even though the ghost itself might be a bit difficult, the difficulty is sort of immediately gutted by the fact that it's 3 evidence. The moment you make anything 3 evidence, it kind of becomes a bit trivial, because all you need to do, you don't need to think about ghost behaviors or anything like that. You literally just need to gather your evidence and leave. That's it. Mrs. Smithy, thank you very much for the follow. Are you a fan of Gavin and Stacey by any chance? Right. What should we do? Should we take some protection in? We should always be protected, folks. We need to take a UV light in as well. In fact, we should probably prioritize that over the salt, to be honest. Right. Hopefully we can hide in the shower as well, because that's a very nice hiding spot. Right. Me and my friend play on 3 evidence and it's fun, but I prefer the longer matches. Yeah, I mean, 3 evidence is very straightforward because you don't actually need to think about ghost behaviors for anything you do in 3 evidence, really. I'm actually a Smithy. Oh, fair enough. Well, welcome in. Right, we're just going to watch for a minute. I'm just going to see if we can see orbs or dots. Be a bit patient with it. Anakin, we can't be together. Where's the hottest dress she can find? Yeah. I'm a senator. I'm a senator, Anakin. While she's wearing some, like, dominatrix outfit. You know the video you posted on crucifixes? Where do you place it? I struggle with that all the time. Riot, hello there, first of all. Which video are you talking about specifically? Are you talking about the Onryo test? Are you talking about me being hunted while inside it? Being hunted? Well, if you've got a tier 3 can cover most rooms. If you hold down F or whatever the console equivalent is to place an item, if you look at the radius of a tier 3 cruci, it's actually massive. It's massive. It's like a 10 meter radius or something. Or I think it's 5 meter radius, 10 meter total or something, which is pretty much the size of most rooms in Phasmo. So have a look when you're placing it and you can literally see where it covers. Okay, right. We definitely need some protection. You are going flat out. You are trying to kill me. Okay, it's written. Okay, this is going to be a spicy boy. You feel very, very angry, friend. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! Oh, that'll do. It's freezing. It's a Maroi. Right. Let's leave. So look, that's it. This is what I mean about the weekly challenges. Well, you've gone in, you found your 3 evidence. That's it. That's the end of it. You don't need to mess around with other stuff. I started Blueprints yesterday because of you. I'm on day 3 and I'm loving it. And I'm now extra curious what notes you took. Well, that would be spoilers, Gaming with Rage. I've got like over 120 pages in my notebook of Blueprint stuff. So do you place it on an escape route or on an escape route or in the room? So ideal crucifix placement. Let's say you have a small or medium-sized ghost room.
Welcome back.
Ideal crucifix placement is in the room to cover the room with the crucifix, and then with your second crucifix, ideally, you, presuming this is a tier 3 with like a normal-sized room, I would then also place it outside the room in a way that covers the maximum amount of space just outside the room. And the reason you do that is because ghosts love to roam. Ghosts love to roam. And you need to account for that. Because when they're roaming, they can hunt. And roaming is as simple as like, oh, he's just stepped outside the room for like a couple of meters. Well, if he hunts while he's outside the room for those couple of meters, you need to have some sort of protection there to be really, really secure. Right, last weekly. To be honest, we've nearly prestiged again. I'm kind of tempted to save this weekly until we prestige. Because once we do this one, we're going to get 5,000 XP. Ah, fuck it. We don't need it, do we, folks? We don't need it. We don't need a leg up, do we? Hey, I've been approved for a dare drop. Let's go.
Get set up before investigating.
Ooh, what day is it? It might be during our subathon, actually. Smudgy Wudgies?
To report, unfortunately.
Smudgy Wudgies? Let me just see what day this game is. Are we going straight into the next prestige? I think so. What do you guys reckon? Do you want me to go straight into the next prestige? When we get there? Should we just become a prestige 20 gamer now? How does the prestige thing work? You just do it when you get to level 100. And you... Oh, hello! Escape room meets co-op survival horror. Guys, I need to put in for this dare drop super quick. Do you guys want to see this game? I've just been notified by dare drop about a game. Do you want me to link it in chat? You guys can have a look at it as well. I'm going to put in a bid for it so that I can get paid to stream it. For a sponsorship. Oh my god. Yes, dude. Let's go. Look, here you go. Here you go. It's not sponsorship or anything. Just, you can look at it while I'm looking at it. Drop starts on August the 13th. No, we're in Malaysia. No, you got to be kidding me. Oh. Oh, that's gutting. Oh my god, are you kidding me? An escape room mixed with survival horror. This is such a Ghostkai game. And it's co-op. We could do it as a community day. But it comes out while we're in Malaysia. Bugger. Creators receive 2 keys for co-op. So I could play it with Moz or someone. I'm a bit gutted. That's such a shame that it comes out. Literally the day we get to the hotel, it comes out. What game? It's called Whisper Mountain Outbreak. It's an escape... And here's the description. Escape room meets co-op survival horror. The year is 1998 and an ancient curse has been unleashed, trapping everyone on Mount Bissick. Alone or with up to 4 players, you must explore... Basically, it's a top-down, isometric view, retrographic-looking Resident Evil meets... I guess like Lethal Company or something, right? But it's all like puzzles and stuff as well. Oh my god, this looks so good. Oh, I'm gutted. I'm actually devastated that comes out while we're in Malaysia. Not even from the money thing. Because like I would get paid to play it. But unfortunately we're not gonna be able to do that one. That makes me quite sad. Do a Malaysian stream? Yeah, I can't stream. No. 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 I'm not going to stream that game from my new laptop while we're in Malaysia for a sponsorship. That's very uncouth. Melissa, my holiday time is for Moz, not for streaming really cool looking horror games for money. I'm being facetious, Moz. I know you're like clenching your fists right now. I am being facetious. Obviously, my priority. Yeah, and the Wi-Fi might not be strong enough. That's true. That's true. You can still stream it afterwards. No, totally. I'm just gutted. I'm gutted that I wouldn't be able to do the dare drop for it, Eileen. Because the dare drop would be like, I would get money, and you guys could clip the dares and win prizes and games and stuff. So we're going to miss out on that, which is very unfortunate. Anyway, welcome back to part 3 of 3 for the weekly challenge. Once again, the weekly challenge is hide and seek, hide. And in this challenge, quite simply, My beautiful, beautiful people. We start on 0 sanity, and the ghost is a normal speed 3 evidence ghost that's trying to eat our face. And we're doing it on point hope. We're here to investigate Benjamin Nielsen. Right, let's get... I'm not even going to bother with the side objectives. Once again, remember, folks, get in, find your 3 evidence, get out. Do not waste time on side objectives for your weekly. You're a big-time streamer now. Have them move the date up by a day. No, because we leave on the 12th. What's my favorite game mode? What, in Phasmo? Like 2 evidence custom difficulty is my favorite in Phasmo. Did he just slam the fucking door? Yes, he did. Oh. Yeah, okay, we got a downstairs ghost again from the looks of it. He just slammed the door as soon as I walked through it. Great, cheers. It wasn't very cold down there. It could have been teleporting. Oh my god, did they put the fuse box at the top for this one? Oh my god, dude, seriously? We got luck for the first 2. For the weekly, we got lucky. Our luck's gone now. Our luck has truly gone now. Now we've got one at the top of the map. Wait, where is it? Guys, have I gone... Have I gone mad? Did we walk past the fuse box and I just didn't notice? Maybe we did. I love the Point Hope Easter egg. Me too. It's great, that. Morning, Skipper. How you doing? Welcome in. I get spooked easily. That's okay. But we'll hold your hand. Right, can everyone please hold hands with the chatter next to them? So no one gets spooked by this very spooky ghost. Okay, where the hell is... Well, this isn't going to end well.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
It sounded normal speed. Brian Brave, thank you for the follows. Zen Shadow, thank you for the follows. Welcome in, guys. Kind of a waste of my smudge, but it should stop it hunting for a bit. Right, where the hell is the fuse? How have... Oh, he's lit a candle. No, Onryo. He lit a candle. Oh my god, it's right there. I'm such an idiot. Okay, 14 degrees. 9. It's just this room again. It's this room again. Right, so because we have just smudged, I will quickly grab 2 crucifixes from the van. Hey Pink, how you doing? Just noticed you need to update your system specs to reflect the Turtle Beach headset. Oh, thank you. I thought I did. Maybe it didn't update. Yeah, I thought I did. But thank you, Pink. I will do that. Right. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Could the fuse box be in one of the rooms? No, they're very set locations. I just walked past it twice, like an idiot. Right, just protect ourselves. Okay, 10 degrees, but it seems to be colder than everything else. So, I'll put it like here. How's coffee and Phasmo going? It's good. I've had my coffee and now we're playing some Phasmo. It's going all right, mate. It's going all right. I was very happy to see, speaking of Turtle Beach, by the way, this isn't a sponsored segment or anything. Just me talking. I was very happy to see that my powers as an influencer paid off. because Aunt Clem got bought the same controller that I got as part of the sponsorship from his Mrs. Brittany. Knight Rider, hello there, how you doing? Ant, are you enjoying that controller, mate? Hashtag not sponsored. Are you enjoying it, Ant? Are you enjoying that controller? It's cracking, isn't it? It's amazing. Did Brittany use my link out of interest? And did she use the code that would get her 10% off? I hope she did. I hope she saved herself some money. After you compared coffee drinking and orgasms, how could you not have a good time after that first sip? Very true. Very true. I need to get myself another coffee. Oh, do it. How do you have your coffee? Important question right here. Depends what I'm in the mood for, Skipper. There's no preset way I have my coffee. Sometimes I'll have a black coffee, quite like a black coffee. Sometimes I'll just make like a generic sort of foamy cappuccino coffee, like with my Nespresso machine. Sometimes I'll have syrups, sometimes I won't. Yeah, it's honestly like, depends what I'm in the mood for. Yeah. Oh, nice, Ant. I don't really like coffee, tea all the way. I feel like they're two very different kinds of drinks. For me, coffee is like it's like a heavier drink almost. I'm not going as far as to say like, oh, it's a meal. But it's like a denser drink than tea. Tea is like a very lightweight drink for me. Coral says favorite map, Bleasdale, because my dog's on it. It's like it's hard not to pick Bleasdale because Templar's on it. So that's the end of that discussion. That's the end of that discussion. Templar's on Bleasdale, so that's it. All the other maps can get in the bin. Right, I am concerned that it's no longer cold here. Right. How many mod applications have you had? I believe it's either 22 or 23. Okay, he's down here. We had like 22 or 23 mod applications. Was I expecting that many? Yes and no, I guess. Yes and no. I'm not gonna cite any examples, but there were mod applications and then there was mod applications. Like some of them were incredibly well written and they really thought about the questions that were asked. Some of them did not. I very deliberately put a couple of questions in there to trip people up, just to see if they had the reading comprehension to actually read the question, you know? Like, I put one in there about, like, a new chatter has just come into chat. And I can't remember what they say, but basically, low-key, they just start promoting Thorlar. Now, it's a trick question, because Thorlar is a good friend of the channel. Thorlar's a friend of mine. But on the other hand, it's against the rules. So I very deliberately put that, like, confusing situation of like, oh, but it's one of Ghostkai's friends. Like, what do I do? But on the same thing, it's like, well, yeah, but this person's breaking the rules. So, any clear use of AI to write applications? No. No. So I would say generally, if someone has written an application where it's very wishy-washy and not very decisive, that's probably not going to be a successful application. Just because I need my mods to be able to make decisions. Like, if something hectic is going on, and my mods all know this, I trust them. I trust them all to basically act in my stead, and I have full confidence that they'll make the right decision. EMF 5. I can't have a situation where, like, the mods just have no idea what the right thing to do is, because it can lead to issues. It can lead to issues. Like, if someone's being, like, a horrible bastard in chat, I don't need someone umming and ahhing and being nervous about whether or not they should ban them. Like, no, just freaking ban them. We'll work it out later. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you friendly? I did also have a couple of applications where I was like... There was one... Obviously, I'm not going to make reference to this ever, because I don't want to make that person feel bad. There was one where I was literally like, I literally have no idea who this person is. Like, I didn't recognize their name at all, and neither did the mods. Because I asked the mods for their opinions on some things. Just in case, like...
You really are a super spy.
Cheers for the sub, BB Kenty.
BB Kenty,
now
thank
you're
you very much for the
officially
sub.
part of the madness. Just remember, if Ghostkai dies again,
Yeah.
it's not your fault.
No, it's not. I mean, it kind of is. Yeah, I asked the mods to have a look at some of the applications as well, because, like, there might be things that I'm not aware of that they can tell me about. There's orbs on the very far left of the screen. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's normal speed, right? So it's an Abaki. Because a Raiju would be going really fast.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Mikhail, hello. How are you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you. Welcome in. And BB Kenty, thank you very much for that 2-month subscription. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, like there was at least one application. Hello, Blackthorn. I love that. I love that so much. You were shit at it? Pink, you weren't shit at it at all. Pink used to be a mod for people who don't know. I didn't think you were a shit mod. I didn't think you were a shit mod. I mean, I thank fuck you're gone, but like, you know, I didn't think you were a shit mod. Oh dear. It's good to laugh. Ah, it's good to laugh. No, Pink knows I'm joking. Pink knows I like him. Yeah, we had one applicant, and like, someone mentioned shit mod. Oh, hi, McGaines. McGaines, P45's in the post, mate. Yeah, yeah. Okay. There we go. Hello. Oh, thanks, darling. But yeah, we had one applicant, and I swear to God, I literally saw the name and I was like, I have no idea who this person is. Like, I usually have a pretty good memory for most people in chat. Like, if you've ever spoken in chat, I probably remember you to some degree. And this one, I was like, I have no idea who this person is at all. And I asked the mods, I was like, mods, do you know who this person is? And like, everyone's like, no. I literally, who? And I go and like check their logs, basically like, has this person ever spoken in chat? Like, what? This is weird. Can't be a Wraith. Oh, it can't be a Wraith anyway. It's an Obaki. Oh, hang on. UV, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Obaki, right. I mean, I said Obaki already, but it's good to get it confirmed, right? Yeah, I went back and checked their logs, and the only thing they'd ever checked in chat, ever, was their watch time during the Phasmophobia drops, like, over a month ago. Now, clearly they've watched the stream since, which is cool, right? It's cool that they've been watching the stream since. But I was just like, I don't think I can consider you because, like, I have no idea who the fuck you are, dude. I have no idea who this person is. I've watched it for a time or two, but I'm still pretty new. Ascalon, you've literally been here since I did a collab with Hippo. Like, 3.5 years ago. So they came for a drop and that's about... No, skip it. I think that's unfair to say, because the mere fact that they're aware of mod applications and the fact that they took the time to write an application means they are a part of this community and they have been watching. It's just they're a lurker. And that's fine. But for a mod, I think you want someone who's not a lurker. You want someone who's like, people know who they are when they talk in chat. People, you know, respond to them when they're talking, etc. Right, we've done the weekly challenge, by the way, and what a challenge it was. Oh boy, howdy, that was fun. We got 5k though. Do you guys see why I normally don't do the weekly challenge on stream? You see why I normally don't do the weekly challenge on stream? It's fucking boring content. Got to be a more active presence for mod. I would say so, yeah. There are people who are very active on like Discord, and because it's the thing is, it's not just a Twitch thing. It's also like the Discord. Do you only play Phasmophobia during the day because you're scared? I play Phasmophobia in the evening as well, but I know you're trying to make a joke, Belle. So, would you like me to pretend to be mad? Ooh. No, I play Phasmo at all times. Welcome in, Belle. How you doing? You've triggered the streamer! Ooh! If you could add any ghost type, what would you add? I did a video about it a little while ago. Basically, the way that Onryo works in Demonologist is what I would add. But I also think you shouldn't add any ghosts at the moment. Fix all the shit ghosts first. Was there an update in Phasmophobia? Yeah, a while ago. About a month and a half ago, we had the big update. You just beat Alien Isolation for the first time. Amazing game. I found out something. Guys, I'm going to have a little geek out here. And for the most of you, you'll go, I don't know what or who he's talking about. Do you guys know the author Dan Abnett? Some of you might. Some of you might. Dan Abnett is like the chief author and storyteller for Warhammer 40k. He did like the whole Horus Heresy stuff. He's done a lot of the modern books as well. He did the story for Darktide as well. Did you guys know he wrote Alien Isolation? I found this out yesterday and I was like, that's why it's so good. That's why it's so good. I found this out yesterday. Blew my mind. No wonder I like Alien Isolation so much, because I really like Dan Abnett as a author. Alien Isolation's only on Xbox? No, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Yeah, Dan Abnett is a great author. Some people are just that talented. Yeah, that was on one of the 5 Warhammer groups I'm in on WhatsApp. Someone said it yesterday, being like, I didn't realize Dan Abnett wrote Alien Isolation. I was like, what? Literally my favorite, like one of my favorite video games of all time. Turns out the story was written by one of my favorite authors. That makes sense. Didn't know. Had no idea. Yeah, Dan Abnett. Very good author. Look him up. If you like sci-fi novels, Abnett's your man. Right. Welcome to Willow Street House. My name is Ghostkai, and I secretly love you. That's not true. It's Monday morning. We've had our coffee, and we're here to play some Phasmophobia. Bite, I'm going to do a few takes for you. All right, Bite? Bite's my editor. He's very talented. Guys, it's Monday, and it's time to play Phasmo. Thanks for the sigh, ruining the take, Pink. Anyway, right, we're here on Willow. We don't use Sandy pills because we're not a loser, and we've got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate William Sweeney. We need to capture a photo of the ghost, get 3 unique videos, and prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. Let's crack on. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. It's like my catchphrase. It's like my catchphrase. It's no secret. Well, look, there are tears. There are tears to this love, okay, folks? Now, if you are just someone sat in chat and you're not a follower or a subscriber, you disgust me. I said it. You disgust me. If you're a follower, I love you. You're alright. You'll do. I like you very, very much. If you're a Prime subscriber, I love you a little bit more. Do you know why I love you a little bit more? Because you steal money from Jeff Bezos and you give it to me. You steal money from Jeff Bezos and you give it to me with your Prime sub. So I like you quite a lot, actually. Tiers 1 and 2 subscribers. Oh. Oh, now we're getting on, like, top friends in MySpace. That's what... Oh, top friends in MySpace. That's where we're at. And then we come to the VIPs. Now, VIPs, it's no surprise and no shock. You are the very important people in this community. You are the veterans, the pillars of the community, the bastions of banter. And I love you very, very much. I do. The VIPs, love you. Okay, it looks like the ghost is here. And then we come on to the tier 3s. And for the tier 3s, we say, you guys are the best because you pay the most money. Fuck everyone else. You guys, it's pay to win. It's pay to win. Alright? It's pay to win and you bought my love. Congratulations. Congratulations, tier 3 subscribers. Oh dear. Guys, I get to take my wife on holiday to Malaysia because of people who throw money at me. I mean, those people win. If we're being real, folks, they're the winners. They're the winners because I'm a sellout. I'm a disgusting sellout, and it's pay to win. I only became a VIP for your love and Naraku's respect. I mean, that's fair. I mean, Naraku literally doesn't talk to anyone who's not a VIP or a tier 3 sub. He told me secretly that he thinks they're all worms beneath his feet. I'm unemployed. That's okay. I have no money. By the way, I can't pause it because it's Phasmo. I do feel the need to very quickly clarify because, Mikhail, I'm from London in the United Kingdom. I feel the need to very quickly clarify because often things that I say get... You gotta be kidding me, dude. You can't teach it. We're trying to have a moment here, Ghost. Interrupting me while I've got no smudges or anything. Trying to have a moment here. Taye? Nope, because it got line of sight speed increases, so it can't be a Taye, it's a demon. It's a demon or a mimic. Because it got faster over time, which means it can't be a Taye. Why crouch when looping? To break line of sight. I was breaking line of sight with the long end of the couch and with the kitchen counter. Me crouching behind the kitchen counter, I don't know if you saw, the ghost lost sight of me and wandered off. So that's why you're crouching. To break line of sight. I mean, it's a demon, right? Should we just go? It's a demon. If it's not a demon, it's a mimic. Whatever.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
It's that easy. Bye, Tet. That's a short episode for you. That's a short episode. I spent longer talking about people that I love in chat than I did investigating the ghost. So, Smug? Absolutely. Absolutely. Honzik, thank you very much for the gifts over on TikTok. I appreciate that. Thank you.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Is this no evidence? No, it's 2 evidence custom difficulty, so it's like twice as hard as Insanity, but still with 2 evidence. It's my favorite way to play Phasmo. I recommend it. By the way, if anyone wants to see my custom difficulty settings, if you join the Discord in the Phasmophobia channel, pinned to the top of the Phasmophobia channel is screenshots for the difficulty, so you can copy them. You'll get lots and lots of XP, you'll get better at identifying ghosts, and you'll still have a great time because it still feels like Phasma. You were saying the important point. Oh, yeah, the important point, which I have to make, because some people, for some reason, this goes over their head. I'm not being serious, by the way. I don't think people who aren't followers are, like, awful people or anything. Obviously, I'm joking. Now, to most of you, you'll go, well, obviously he's joking. Why does he have to confirm that? You'd be surprised. You would be surprised at some of the things people interpret. Oh, dear. Your custom difficulty is really fun. It is, and you get loads of money and XP. I was messing too. No, I know. This wasn't aimed at you, Velvet. Valve. Yeah, it's not aimed at you. It's aimed at the people quietly simmering in chat, getting angry. How dare he? How dare he? Doesn't he know I've got 20 kids and no job? Well, whose fault's that? Welcome to Grafton Farmhouse. My name is Ghostkai. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. You're basically saying we're all args. No, you're all hot as hell. Erica, you might be the hottest people I've ever met in my life. Have you seen when people post selfies in the Discord? Jesus Christ. You're lucky to be so beautiful. G'day, Big Pooh. Great name, mate. Love it. Right. Welcome to Grafton Farmhouse. I hope you're doing very well. My name's Ghostkai. It's lovely to see you here on this Monday morning. We're here by ourselves and we don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we have an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to check out Joe Knight. We need to capture a photo of the EMF. We need to get a parabolic sound. And we also need to prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. Hooray, hey, let's go, baby. Gracie, hello there, welcome in. Does the ghost hear sound alerts? Sometimes, yeah. Because I sit very near my microphone. My mic is about an inch away from my mouth at the moment. I have been killed by someone redeeming a fart before. Yeah, guys, if you have joined the Discord for the Phasmo-related content, please actually read when you join the Discord, because it will pop up and say, oh, hey, what content are you interested in? And then there's like all different roles related to different content. Unsurprisingly, there is a Phasmophobia role for Phasmo content. It's very, very common for people to join the Discord completely... Oh, look, there's hip bones. People to join the Discord completely ignore the message when you join. Not select any roles, and then they go, well, I can't see it. Where Phasmo content? Well, did you give yourself the Phasmo role? No. Well, there you go. And then they leave the Discord. Screaming. Like a spoiled toddler. They have commitment issues. They do. Speaking of commitment issues, remember, folks, at the end of this week, the 1st of August, is the subathon. Boy, howdy, have we got some fun things planned. If you haven't seen the details, it's all over Discord now. We've got some fun incentives. We're going to do some interesting, awesome games. Obviously, Phasmo will be a part of it. We're also going to do a Chiller's Art, like, indie horror marathon. We're going to do Alien Isolation. We're going to do some Resident Evil. We're going to do all sorts. Bit of react videos. Bit of mukbang. Yeah, I'm excited. Please, Resi Marathon. Well, you better throw enough money at me that I keep streaming, because that's how it works. I think to begin with, so what I'm doing on Fridays, we're starting at 6 PM BST. And to begin with, the timer will be 6 hours. I'm not going to start from 0 or anything, because that's dumb. It puts way too much pressure on people to put it up. So I'm going to start 6 hours. And then basically the equivalent of how it adds up is it'll be $1 a minute, roughly speaking. So if you gave, like, if you did like a tier 1 sub, for example, we'll just say that's $5 and it'll add 5 minutes. And then you can kind of work out the rest from there. Hey. Yeah, that's cool. You'll go to the sunrises? Well, last time we did a subathon, we racked up around 60 to 70 hours, and then I had to put a cap on it because I was still working full time at the time. This time, we're going with a much more structured approach. There will not be an end time. There will be no cap. There will be no limit. But I'm also a big believer that if the audience has paid for content with a subathon, it should be actual content. I hate subathons where the streamer spends half the time asleep. I think that you're not getting your money's worth. You're not getting your money's worth. If you, let's say, you know, just for example, Galaxarai, I'll just use you as an example because you're in chat. If you hypothetically gave me, I don't know, 20 subs, that's an hour, right? 20 subs is an hour. If I then went, oh, thank you so much for that, right, I'm going to sleep, and I leave the stream rolling, I'll leave the stream from rolling, I'm going to bed now, I'll see you in the morning. That's a bit cheeky. That's a bit cheeky. You know? So, I will only be on screen when there's actual content. I will not be sleeping through the timer. And I will take sleep breaks as and when. So let's say Friday goes quite well. I'm not expecting anything, but let's say it goes okay. And we have enough hours to get us through the night. 20 subs for an hour, cheaper than some people I know. Well, I like to make it accessible. As accessible as I can. And the thing is, what's probably going to happen, Ascalon, is with the very first hype train, there's probably going to be a treasure train. And a treasure train will reduce the cost of subs by 35%. So it could kind of pop off. How does the stream streak work with a subathon? Exactly the same as normal. Yeah, exactly the same as normal. I would pay for a chair stream. Oh, lovely. What I should do, if you guys want a chair stream so badly, I should do what Jenna Marbles did and cosplay as a chair. Like, go full... Have you guys ever seen that? Have you ever seen Jenna Marbles as a chair? Back when she made content? It's fucking funny, dude. It's so fucking funny. She spends like... It's like an hour episode of on YouTube where she literally spends ages becoming a chair just because it's funny. I'm gonna find it. We're not gonna watch it obviously, but you guys need to see this. You need to understand the context. Right. There we go. Jenna Marbles chair. She just she just becomes the chair. Oh, it's so stupid. I love it so much. I love it so much. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. But do you know what? Stuff like that is really creative, and I think content like that is really good because it is a bit silly, but like it's also quite hard to do. Her creeping around painted as a chair with the horror music, chef's kiss, yup. Best one was when she became a disco ball. Yeah, she did, yeah. Okay. We seem to have lost the power, folks. Obviously, it's not a gin. I'm waiting for you to run out of content and do peak with Moz. Or do split fiction with her after It Takes Two. I don't think we'll ever do split fiction on stream because every streamer that I saw streaming it as a pair, their computers were struggling. And I feel like Moz's computer isn't quite as good as mine. I think Moz's computer would set on fire. I think it'd be okay to play off stream. I think on stream might be rough. Hello, Jinstar. Hello, John G. Hello there. Good morning, guys. What happened to her? She kind of like just stopped. I think she just completely burned out. Yeah, she like literally just like left the internet one day. Hey, Nuka Dave, how's it going, mate? Oh, object thrown. A YouTube series of Split? Yeah, but that's a big ask from Moz. They'd be up to her. I'd be up for it, but you know, it's a huge time commitment from her. John G, hello there, mate. Welcome in. Nuka Dave, hello. Can we get a shout for the Nuka Dave, please? Nuka Dave! Hoping for you to play Cult of the Lamb. I've played it before. I played Cult of the Lamb for a very long time. I played it for like 3 weeks when it first came out. Like, we would play it like a few days a week. How's the coffee? It's been delightful, Nuka Dave. I keep just saying Nuka Dave. I should just say Dave, shouldn't I? Hello, Nuka Dave. How are we doing today, Nuka Dave? It's your birthday soon, Nuka Dave, isn't it, Nuka Dave? Oh, shit. Stop recording. Stop recording. Stop recording, you bastard. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, fine. Oh, wait, there's ghost orbs. Huh. That's weird. I'll be honest. I don't recall seeing the ghost orbs, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, there they are. There they are. I see them in the back. Cool. I'm going to grab a drink. 2 secs. Oh, I'm just the blueprints, baby. We're just the blueprints, don't mind us. Did you know King Charles, with his mutant hands, he personally congratulated me on completing blueprints. He reached out one of his Richmond sausages and pointed at me and said, "Oh, very good, very good. Yes, very good." Did he? He did, yeah. He pointed one of his fucking mutant Richmond sausage fingers at me. Knighthood not far behind, absolutely. Services to the online community of Great Britain. Is it actual treason to say mutant hands? No, he's one of the new X-Men. He's one of the new X-Men. He's called Sausage Hands. Come on, Marvel are rebooting the X-Men. Get with the times, Moz. Don't, I'm laughing too much. My stomach's hurting. I'm laughing at my own joke. This is pathetic. It's pathetic, guys. But you know what? I'm here for it. Dr. Sausage. Dr. Sausage sounds like a porn star. I'm sorry. Dr. Sausage sounds like a porn star. Oh, what's your name? It's Dr. Sausage. Oh! Okay. He's dead. His sausage fingers can't hurt you. He's not dead. I would love to see the results if he was to be studied. In terms of, like, what's wrong with him. I am very curious. Like all joking aside, like, we all know that the state of his hands, like, he's obviously quite seriously unwell. For that to be the case, you know? Where are you? So I'm very curious as to what is actually wrong with him. Freebie. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Oh, hello. Wait, where's the fucking UV? There it is. Right. Right, there's no UV. That'll do. -8 degrees. Oh, that sounds nice. Right, we need to check, double check for a mimic. I don't think it is a mimic. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, you sausage? Are you friendly? Yeah, that'll do. So, we could be looking at a Hantu, an Onryo, a Yurei, or a Revenant. Wait, look. Oh god, he's really throwing a lot of objects, isn't he? Why are you throwing so many objects? Chill, daddy. I don't know why I assumed King Henry. Who's King Henry? Who's King Henry? FF equals fucked fingers. Crazy, for fuck's sake, that's really funny. I'm just like casually seeing that in my chat. Yeah, FF fucked fingers. Wait, you thought we were talking about King Henry VIII? From like what, like 500 years ago or something? When were the Tudors? Was that 500 years ago? It's quite a long time ago. You thought we were talking about a dead monarch from hundreds of years ago. Right, okay. I mean, that's... You know how when I was talking about him congratulating me on completing blueprints? I don't think they had Twitch in King Henry VIII's days. I don't think they had Twitch back then. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. They did. He loved watching. What would his username be? What would King Henry VIII's Twitch username be? It's got to be something to do with wives. Or his username would just be like Top Shagger 888 or something. Well, apparently before he became sort of a Jabba the Hutt-esque looking figure, he was actually quite handsome and like people really fancied him. Because apparently, like in his younger years, like he was kind of a fucking Chad. Like he was like really sporty and athletic and like super into like physical activities. Wife Slayer. Wife Slayer. Fuck me, that's a great name. Robert Baratheon Core? Yeah, quite literally. I mean, Robert Baratheon is like low-key, he's Henry VIII, right? Like, you know, without all the wife stuff and that, like the sort of persona is very Henry VIII coded. He looks like what Prince Harry looked like now, apparently. Oh, okay. Hello, Pixel. Gods, I was young then. Oh, do I need to rewatch? Do I need to rewatch Game of Thrones? I might. I freaking love Game of Thrones, man. Well, up until it becomes really, really bad, but everything before that, like, I absolutely loved, man. I did. I bloody loved it. Just not the last season? Yeah. Like, we've spoken about it many times on stream. I still get annoyed to this day about that. It really, really annoys me a lot. Bobby B is the only king in my heart. Hang on. McGaines, you've done it. McGaines has triggered a tangent. No shame. We're just going tangent. We're going all in. We're going all in. But the thing is, I know when to stop a tangent. My tangents last 30 seconds to a minute. Robert Baratheon. Look at this. Look at this man.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
You might not like it, but this is what peak male performance looks like.
Oh, crumbs.
Legend. I only finished season 1. Should I watch more? Wait, you watched season 1 and you didn't immediately start season 2? Lil, I'm upset right now. I'm upset right now. Where is it? Gods, I was strong. Gods, I was strong then. This scene, I love this scene so much.
Yes. It's been a long...
Season 1 of Game of Thrones has like some of the best dialogue ever. I don't care what anyone says. It's so well acted, and the dialogue is like peak. It's so good.
But I still remember every face.
So this scene, to give you context, Robert Baratheon has been fighting his entire youth and his entire life up until he became king. And then even after he became king, he fought a few wars after that. He is a warrior incarnate, and he always has been. However, he's a bad politician, he's a bad king, a bad ruler, but an amazing warrior. And basically, this is him reminiscing about not just the glories of war, but also the horrors. And he's basically saying, I remember the face of every man I've ever killed. And it's something that sticks with him. Like, it's an incredible scene. And then you've got, over here, you've got Sir Barristan Selmy, probably the greatest fighter in the kingdom at this point. He is a legendary warrior as well. And then the juxtaposition is you've got this idiot here, Lancel Lannister, who quite literally has this job as a cupbearer through nepotism. It's just as a favor to the Lannisters to keep them on side. So like he couldn't be far off. Like, he couldn't be more different to these other characters.
You remember your first?
First kill.
Of course, Your Grace.
Who was it?
That's Hiroshi. Never learnt the name.
How do you do it?
Lance through the heart.
Quick one. Lucky for you. Mine was some Tarly boy at the Battle of Summerhall. My horse took an arrow, so I was on foot, slogging through the mud. He came running at me, this dumb, high-born lad, thinking he could end the rebellion with a single swing of his sword. I knocked him down with the hammer. Gods, I was strong then.
God, he said it. Gods, I was strong then. But like, it's so well acted because you can see he's almost like boasting about his triumphs, but like you can see there's this like trauma behind every line that he kind of hates it at the same time.
Caved in his breastplate. Probably shattered every rib he had. Stood over him, hammer in the air. Right before I brought it down, he shouted, "Wait! Wait!" They never tell you how they all shit themselves. They don't put that part in the songs. Stupid boy. Now the Tarleys bend the knee like everyone else. He could have lingered on the edge of the battle with the smart boys, and today his wife would be making him miserable, his sons would be ingrates, and he'd be waking 3 times in the night to piss into a bowl. Wine! Lancel. Gods, what a stupid name. Lancel Lannister. Who named you? Some half-wit with a stutter? What are you doing?
It's empty, Your Grace.
What do you mean it's empty?
There's no more wine.
Is that what empty means?
Is that what empty means? I love him so much.
So get more.
Oh dear. I miss, like, early Game of Thrones it's incredible. It's so good. Every single conversation in season 1, he just turned the power back on. So he can't be a hand to. Every single conversation in season 1 and most of season 2 as well. You could just sit there and watch every single conversation and it's 10 out of 10 content. It is 10 out of 10 content. There's a really good scene towards the end of season 1 where Robert Baratheon and Cersei are talking. And oh my god, the acting is out of this world. And they're basically reminiscing about their marriage and like, because they don't love each other. They're two people who don't love each other. And the thing is, Cersei used to be like adore him in the way that like the whole realm did, much like Henry VIII. But he like still held a candle for another woman who was Ned Stark's sister. And there's just this wonderful conversation where they're discussing tactics about how to keep the realm secure, because they're both really good at that. They're both really powerful people who can keep the realm safe. So they're talking about things like, what are we going to do about Daenerys and Viserys Targaryen? Like, because news has reached the ears, like, what are we going to do about her? Because like, she's a problem. And like, she's a threat to the realm, essentially. And during the course of that conversation, they also discuss their marriage, and it's like Cersei just openly asks him and basically says like, she's like, I did love you. Like, I used to love you so much. But when you crawled on top of me on our wedding night, reeking of ale, and whispered another woman's name to me, like it broke me. Like it's, oh my god, it's so good. And then like, I like that like they're completely honest with each other as well, because she then says to him like, was there ever a chance for us? Ever? And he just goes, like, he sits there for like a good 10 seconds and then he just looks at her and says, no. And it's just, it's such a powerful scene because it really explains why Cersei is like so hardened as a person, because she used to be this like, I don't want to say ditzy, but she used to be this like, what do you call it if someone always looks on the bright side of things and stuff like that? Trying to think of the word. Not chipper. Triogram. No worries, mate. You have a good day. Optimist. Yeah, she used to be like this optimist before, like, basically before her wedding night. And the moment, you know, Robert essentially made it clear that he had no interest in her whatsoever. And it was a purely political marriage. It completely changes her as a person, and you literally get that from that conversation. It's such an incredible piece of storytelling. Oh my god, I want to rewatch Game of Thrones now. And then in the last season of Game of Thrones, when you compare it, the dialogue and the things the characters do, it's just dreadful. Oh my god, it's just dreadful in comparison. It's such a hard watch. If you ever binge watch them, for the early seasons, you're like, oh my god, this is amazing. She's my queen. Oh, Jesus Christ, John. They rushed the end so... Yeah, they did. I mean, very specifically, they rushed to the end because they had just been given the green light from Disney, and Disney had just told the showrunners, hey, we're hiring you to make a trio of Star Wars films. And so they were like, oh, well, let's fucking wrap this up. Let's wrap this up and go and make some Star Wars. And they did such a poor job with it that Disney fired them from the Star Wars project, so they lost in every sense of the word. Unbelievable to like be on top of the world, because if you weren't around at that time, in terms of like, if you weren't aware of Game of Thrones when it was like that, when I say this show was the most popular thing in the world, like, I'm not joking. Everyone watched Game of Thrones. It took the whole world by storm. Everyone was on top of that. And so when they dropped the ball so spectacularly, like, you're never coming back from that. It was crazy. I've never seen such an insane fall off with a show. Even like some of the really well written, interesting characters, like Varys. Varys, if for those of you who don't know Game of Thrones, Varys is like a spy master. He's a eunuch, and he's someone who has a deeply, deeply traumatic past where he was like tortured as a boy and like, you know, sexually assaulted and experimented on and all these horrible things. And he's someone who from the very first season, he stands up for the common people, and his ultimate goal is to make the whole world a better place for the common person. And he's also incredibly cunning, incredibly smart, and he's always... It's an Onryo. He just blew the candle out again instantly. Onryo's the only ghost that can re-blow out the same candle within 20 seconds. It's an Onryo. So yeah, like Varys is always this character who's like 2 steps ahead of everyone else. Because that's who he is. Like, he's a planner. He's like aggressively intelligent compared to everyone else. But he's also quite benevolent. He's a nice person that ultimately has the interests of everyone, like the common people at heart. And then in season 8, he does like the most clumsy, ridiculously stupid series of moves to try and work against a main character. I'm trying not to spoil it in case anyone's not seen it. But like, it's really clumsy, really stupid, and it's so out of character, right? You slapped a 10+ sticker on your head? Did you? I must have missed that. And then he gets killed. And you're watching it being like, dude, what is this? This character would not go out this way. Like, this is just not how this character operates. And he hasn't for like 10 years of television. He's not operated in this way. And then suddenly he does. There's no cursed object, is there? That's why I can't find it. Best 100 bits ever? I would say so. If they do a new Warcraft film with Uther Lightbringer, I would 100% cast Davos, Liam Cunningham from Game of Thrones. He'd be great in that role. He would. So there was about 10 episodes per season. In fact, there was 10 episodes per season. Every single season. Until you get to the final season, which for some reason had 7 episodes. Because they were trying to rush it out the door. Yeah, I don't get how they dropped the ball as much as they did is like actually insane. Okay, so we know it's an Onryo, so he can't hunt as long as we keep these lit, guys. So we do need a candle being blown out. There we go, perfect. Lovely. We need a picture as well. How long are the series? 10 episodes each. Each episode's, I don't know, about an hour. But once you're watching it, you're not going to be thinking about how long it is to get through. You'll just be like, my god, this is some of the best TV I've ever watched. The best they've achieved since 4 episodes on a 3-body problem, all fairly mid. Yeah. It's just a shame. It's such a shame. It's such a spectacular fall off. I don't think that kind of... Has any show or film, like a film series or a show, has anything fallen off as badly as Game of Thrones? I think maybe the Star Wars sequels come close. Oh wait, we've already got that, haven't we? Yeah, we already got that. Yeah, I think the Star Wars sequels come close. But, okay, I'm actually going to do this. Because I don't want to get hunted. I know he's trying to hunt. But I want to buy myself more time. Give me a sign. The last couple of seasons of The Office US was... Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's a really good one. Yeah, the last few seasons of... Yeah, the last few seasons of the American Office are some of the worst TV I've watched in a while. It's rough. There we go, lovely. We'll take that. If you ever watch the American Office, which a lot of people do and have, once you get to Michael Scott leaving, just end there. Just end there. Not Lost. I was never into Lost. I watched the first season of Lost, and then I never watched it again. Because it was when I was a teenager, I think, when it came out. Get Gabe out of there. It's not even, like, just all of it. It's just awful. And then they try and force these storylines, which just don't really fit the vibe of The Office. Like, they tried to put this storyline in where... Basically, Jim is going to cheat on Pam. And by the way, that is what was meant to happen. Jim is meant to cheat on Pam when he goes to Florida. It was only because John Krasinski, the actor who plays Jim, just literally put his, he literally put his foot down and just went like, no. No. Like, Jim wouldn't do that. Like, there's no way. There's no way we're doing that. We'd just leave. So yeah, they have this plot where Jim is meant to cheat on Pam, which is like fucking wild to do that. Yeah, it's an Omria. It is an Omria. And then, even though they couldn't get away with that because John Krasinski just basically said, no, we're not doing that or I'll leave the show, because that's not what Jim would do. Like, that is insane. What? Are you insane? No way. He wouldn't do that. But then if you remember in the final... Is it the final season of The Office? Pam kind of is, like, emotionally cheating on Jim. Do you remember when they break the fourth wall? And Pam is like... It turns out she's super, super close with the sound guy for the program. Do you remember that? Is he a cameraman or... No, I think he's the sound guy because he's got, like, the boom arm, right? And then they like do all this stuff where like they film her and she goes to his house and they're filming through the window as she's like embracing him and stuff. And I'm just like, what the hell, dude? Like the whole core of the American Office was always like the Jim and Pam stuff. And then for some reason they're like, I know, let's just have them cheat on each other. That's great. That's content, right, guys? Why are you not leaving? I just want to get a bit more money for the parabolic bike. We found the bone? Yeah, we found it. How long are you playing Phasmo? I don't know, like another hour and a half, 2 hours. And then we're playing again tonight. I'm doing 2 streams today, so I'll be back on in about 7 hours. But for now, I'm streaming for like another hour and a half, 2 hours. It's a Phasmo day, so I'm streaming Phasmo now and I'm streaming Phasmo tonight as well. Hello there, Squid, over on TikTok. Oh, you're a Book Talk fan, are you? We have a book club on our Discord that's full of Book Talk people. Oh, how many years? Oh, I've been playing Phasmo since the beginning. Yeah, I've been playing Phasmo since the very beginning. So like 5 years? But it's not like a game that I solely play. Like, I play all sorts of things. Yeah, I feel like sometimes... Did you get... The hell was that sound? Did you hear that? That's why you're good at it? I'm alright. I'm alright. People will fight me tooth and nail about things I say, but I'm alright. Do you ever feel like sometimes the showrunners or writers for various shows, they sort of just, they forget the vibe a little bit? I'll tell you an episode that sticks out to me. Do you remember it was relatively early Family Guy?
Welcome back.
It was like season 4 or 5 Family Guy where they did this whole plot where Lois cheats on Peter Griffin with Bill Clinton. And I remember at the time, like, just not liking it and being, like, almost quite uncomfortable with it. Because I was like, this is, like, a bit serious for this, you know? Like, so now they're cheating on each other and stuff? I don't know, man. This is like some weird sketch show that's meant to be, like, tongue-in-cheek. It feels a bit too serious for me.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Hi, Vampire. Please try not to at me in chat, by the way. Because it highlights your message in red. You don't need to do that. Sin, hello there. Did you chat with Insim about Luto? Because you had very different views. He liked it a lot. Like he said, it was one of the best games he's ever played and wrote a praising review. I'm not going to share whether we've spoken about it off stream, no. I don't leak the DMs, as it were. And also, he's allowed to have whatever opinion he wants. I'm going to say exactly... Right, do you want my honest review of Luto right now? Sure. It's the break the game ending from Stanley Parable, stretched out over 6 hours with crap content that isn't scary, and it has 0 player agency. There you go, that's my review of Luto. But we're going to pretend it's some kind of artistic masterpiece just because it deals with heavy subject matter. There you go. That's my review of Luto. I'm 12 and this is Deep the game. There you go. I didn't enjoy it. No, don't call Vampire the developer. Vampire's not the developer. The first 2 hours were painfully boring. The middle 2 hours were actually a lot better. And then the last couple of hours were so up its own arse, it started to make me annoyed. All of this, like, fourth wall breaking, like, oh my god, here's how we made the game. Like, no. You haven't earned that. You can't just stick that in the middle of the game. Here's all the animations for the game, while we still have, like, an hour of gameplay left. Like, what? No. Yeah, the middle 2 hours were pretty good, I thought. The middle 2 hours were pretty good. I've played a lot of video games. I'm no stranger to video games dealing with serious subject matter. Yeah, we're back on Luto because someone atted me in chat and asked me directly why my opinion was different from Insim's, and if me and Insim have spoken about it. So, here you go. That's my opinion on the game. It had a terrible start, it had a terrible ending, and it was okay in the middle. Having just completed Blueprints, the puzzles were some of the most mid puzzles I've ever come across. May I ask what the subject matter was? Yeah, sure. So the subject matter was the protagonist's brother had died. And it was dealing with the guilt and trauma that comes with a loved one dying. Absolutely fine. I'm happy to explore that in a video game. I'm not some sort of weak-minded fool that can't handle things, or... Also, someone came in, like, earlier in the stream while we were playing it, and basically tried to imply that me and the 500 people that were watching in chat... No, Vampire, you don't bother me. I'm so annoyed at the shilling for this game. And it seems so disingenuous. And I think people are... do you know what it is? People are afraid to criticize the game. People are afraid to criticize the game because it deals with a emotive subject matter. Can we get a random map? Nah, I'm going to do Sunny Meadows. Anyway, moving on. Enough about bad video games. Yeah, Vampire, you've not bothered me. It's just... I'm genuinely annoyed that I'm seeing so many creators writing stuff like People literally have written, Luto changes the way in which I view horror. Like, what are you talking about? Oh my god, like this is glazing on an unbefore seen level. This is like insane. Like, stop. This is an absurd level of glazing. It's changed how you view horror games. In what way is a walking simulator with the occasional jump scare gonna change your way in which you view horror games? Like, stop, dude. It's insane. Lunade, hello there, welcome in. Also, a lot of these people, they didn't put hashtag ad in their posts. Remember, folks, if you get a CD key for free, it's still, you have to disclose it. Yeah, there were jump scares. There was like 2. Are you up for challenge redemptions? Nah, we'll do it tonight, Naruku. What did you think of the Walking Dead DLC for DBD? Don't know, I've not played it. I've not played DBD in a very long time. Chat developed a yeah, chat were literally begging me to stop playing the game, and they started playing a gambling game in chat instead of caring about the game. Like, come on now, behave. See, this is my problem. Where so people often say, Ghostkai, I really like it that you don't overreact to games and you like give honest reactions to things. It's times like this where it's a curse. Because I can't pretend that something is great when it's not. I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Other people can do that, and that's fine. Fair play to them. And if they truly enjoyed it, fair play, I respect their opinion. But I can't bring myself to hype up something that I think is terrible just because it's a rough content thing, you know? Just because it's about someone's brother dying. Stop. Like, no. Lavender Yuki, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, chat get me sane. That's true. Right, welcome to Sunny Meadows Restricted. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're here by ourselves because we've got no friends. We don't use sanity pills because sanity pills are for losers. And of course, we have an open microphone because everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Ella Baker. We need to get a photo of the ghost, cleanse the area near the ghost, and also capture a photo of the EMF reader. Ooh la la. Silent Watcher, have a good day, sir. You have a good day yourself. Have a good day yourself, friend. This is a bit off track, but have you played Demonologist? Yes, I have. I put about 60 hours on stream into Demonologist when it first came out. Why do you think it never got as popular as Phasmo? Oh, that's easy. I can tell you exactly why Demonologist never got as popular as Phasmo. Two reasons. One, the main USP for Demonologist was it was Phasmo, but it has exorcisms. And the other part of the USP was it's Phasmo, but it's really scary. Now, those USPs... USP means unique selling point, for those of you who don't know. Hello, Luca. Welcome in. So the unique
Thanks for the follow.
selling points being it's scarier than Phasmo and it has an exorcism mechanic. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So the issue with Demonologist was the exorcism mechanics for the game weren't very fun. They weren't. Like, they all basically boiled down to one, you've worked out what the ghost is, well done. Now you must wander the map and collect X amount of items and then either deposit them somewhere or assemble them somewhere. And then that's it. That's the exorcism mechanic. And it's fine to begin with, but once you had done them like a few times, it was just like soul-destroyingly boring. And sometimes you'd get the ghost right and then just leave. You just leave because you're like, do I really want to walk around this house collecting fingers? Not really. And then the other reason was they claimed it was, you know, the big selling point for it was it's scarier than Phasmo. But the issue with that is the style of horror they went for was almost entirely jump scares. Which is fine in the short term, but unfortunately, because they were all scripted jump scares, once the player, like, came to expect where the jump scares were or where they were going to spawn or what the trigger points were, it stopped being scary. Like, you would walk into the first house and the very first corridor, you knew 100% of the time, as soon as you reach the threshold of the first corridor, there's a jump scare. And it was either like one of 3 or 4 different jump scares, but exactly the same point, scripted jump scare. And so what that ended up doing is desensitizing the players to the horror in it, which actually means it was actually way less scarier than Phasmo. Because Phasmo can still get you. Phasmo has like this really good like slow building tension with the ghosts. And that gives the game basically infinite replayability, and it never really stops being scary. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't get scared by Phasmo, but that's because I've been playing it for 5 years. Whereas, like, someone who's new, they could play 100 games and still be really scared. You're not going to play 100 games of Demonologist and still be scared. You're just not. You get used to it so quick, because it's all scripted. Have I played Ghost Watchers? No, I've never seen Ghost Watchers. I've never watched it or played it. I heard it was just chock full of jump scares, though. How do I link my Discord to get the Discord banner? How do I link my Discord to get the Discord banner? What do you mean, Jessica? Do you mean how do you connect your Twitch account to Discord? Oh, for Phasmo? In channels and roles in the top left of the server. Click on that and then just click on Phasmo. Drops are over. I don't think anyone asked about drops, did they? How you doing, Gorman? Demonologist didn't really have the RNG effect, right? Yeah, like it was pretty scripted. So, yeah. Oh, a light has been turned on, so you're not a mare. Lovely. Yeah, sorry for getting a bit heated, guys, but it's like... There's 2 things I don't like. One is disingenuous opinions for the sake of trying to keep the peace or promote yourself to other indie developers. And I also am not a fan of calls to authority, whereby, you know, where you say, you said this, but this person said this. Like, it's not relevant to my opinion. My opinion is my opinion. You know? And as long as I'm honest with you guys, I think that's the only thing that matters. If other people want to write on Twitter that it's changed the way they viewed horror, then that's on to them, you know? And they want to be dishonest about things, that's fine. The main reason Phasmo can stay fun for the long term is that beyond a horror game, it's a cool detective. Yes, exactly. 100%. So you're absolutely right. Beyond a horror game, it's a big puzzle box. And that makes Phasmo really, really, really fun. Because it's... Even if you got rid of everything scary about Phasmo, it would still be a pretty cool multiplayer puzzle game, you know? Like, let's say the ghosts never got scary ever. It would still be kind of cool to just go in as ghost investigators and investigating them with your friends and stuff. Hi, darling. Do, 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 do. Especially when you start taking evidence away and you have to find other ways to identify. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Like, it just becomes its own quite cool, fleshed out puzzle game, even without the horror elements. And I think that's why it's had such success, is because it's not just a horror game, it's just a competent game, in general, I would say. Which in this day and age, as we've seen, is not as common as we think anymore. He threw something, but I don't know what. Oh, he's writing. Some onion rings. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, very nice. How often are bonus points available for channel points? Oh, what, that you have to click? Every 10 minutes. And if you're a subscriber, you get more. I think it's like a 1.2 times modifier for a tier 1 subscriber. And I think it goes up to like 1.5 or something for a tier 3. Adds up quite quickly. I do believe it be a ghost. Thank you, Big Pooh. I was waiting for someone to make that joke today. Purple Starlin, hello there. How are you doing? Yeah, 1.2 for tier 1, 1.4 for tier 2, and 1... Oh, it's times 2 for tier 3? Oh, wow. That's way more than I thought. Wow, tier 3 must get minted quickly then. Literally gaining channel points twice as fast as anyone else. But you know what? They pay for that privilege, so... more power to them. Just came back and not sure what the situation... No, it's fine, Big Pooh. It's just someone always makes that joke at least once a stream, so I was waiting for someone to. And you have not disappointed. You have not disappointed. Maybe I'm old, but I prefer horror slashers where it's a physical thing and not a ghost possession in film. Yeah, I think I agree with Eileen here. It's just purely preference. Please read my name again. Oh, Purple Stain. It looks like Stalin at a glance, just so you know. Kai, we've had a pretty good year for games so far. Do you have a game release or two you're excited coming for later in this year? Yes. Wait, Resident Evil 9's next year, isn't it? Damn it. I'm so excited for Resident Evil 9, dude. Oh, there was a game we were talking about last night. Guys, what was the game we were talking about last night that's coming out in October? Your flashlight always... Oh, do you know what? Let me turn it off. Thank you, Simply Built Wrong. You're absolutely right. Phasmophobia in 2025. Hell yeah. I mean, it's just had a huge update, so yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, Ghost of Yotai. Ghost of Yotai comes out in October. Yeah, the next year's gonna be crazy. We got Metal Gear Solid Delta. We've got Ghost of Yotai. We've
Thanks for
got
the follow, sausage.
Subnautica 2. The Dawn of... It's not a remake though, Naraku. The Dawn of War remaster should be pretty good. Playthrough on stream? What, for Ghost of Yotai? Would people like that? Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake should be out by the end. Oh, really? See, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is probably my favorite Assassin's Creed game. I know it's no secret that I've very much fallen out of love with Assassin's Creed. But I love Black Flag. So I might play through that on stream when they remake it. It's so good. It's so good. Oh yeah, GTA 6 is next year now, isn't it? I'm trying to think what else is coming out this year. Guys, what games are coming out in the next few months? Because there will be things that are literally like on my Steam wish list and stuff, and I've just forgotten about. Do you have drops? There are no drops at the moment, BM. There are no drops at the moment. If you've only just started looking for drops, I'm afraid you've missed them by about 2 weeks. Sorry about that, my friend. Oh yeah, Silent Hill F, The Witcher 4. Oh, Jurassic World Evolution 3. Yes, I'm going to be all over that. Dying Light the Beast is in September. Do you like the Dying Light games? Yeah, I loved the first game. I'll be honest, I never played the second Dying Light 2. Sorry, Dying Light 2. I never played it. Or did I? Wait, did I? I played the original Dying Light. I love that game. Dying Light took me by surprise. Dying Light was one of those games that flew out. No one spoke about it whatsoever. And I just happened to play it like a year later. And I was like, oh my god, this game is incredible. Like, I started playing it and I just absolutely threw myself into it once it clicked with me. Such a good game, Dying Light. Borderlands 4? I don't know about Borderlands, man. Oh yeah, the new Mafia game. Oh, I got contacted by the Mafia developers for the new one, and they said, "Hey, baby." They said, "Hey, Ghostkai. Hey, baby. Would you be interested in? Would you be interested in the new Mafia game?" And I was like, "Absolutely, I would. Absolutely, I would." So I think I've been added to the list where they're going to... Oh, hello. What's this? Guys, PlayStation Studios have reached out to me. I've just seen my emails. Huh. Interesting. What game is this? It really is. It says PlayStation Publishing. It's not PlayStation Studios. It's a very different thing. Okay. We'll have a look at that email afterwards. Because the dates they want me to stream are while I'm on holiday. This is where content creation is like kind of frustrating in a way, because you get all these like cool offers. Like, look at that Dare Drop we looked at the beginning of stream. That game looks awesome. That looks like such an amazing fit for this channel, because it's like an isometric Final Fantasy graphic Resident Evil / Blueprints clone. It sounds amazing. That sounds like such a game for me, but it comes out the day we go on holiday. And it's just like, oh, crumbs. Does anyone else want to join me so Ghostkai can stay at home? No! Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming out. That's coming on Dare Drop. Paride, hello there, welcome in. Is it Paride or Paridi? I'm so sorry we're going on holiday. Oh, Moz, listen. You know and I know I would not do any of these things in lieu of our holiday. Like, our holiday is absolutely coming first. But it's just frustrating when it's like, oh, hey, would you like a big sack of money to play a PlayStation game? No. The Outer Worlds. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely be playing the Outer Worlds too. Have I ever played Demonologist? Yeah, it's not very good, Dante. It gets really boring really quick, mate. Set up your PC so that you have a VPN tunnel so that you can stream a picture of you and the chair. Quite funny. PlayStation's about to go down the tank with Xbox having Steam available. We'll see. If there's one thing I know about people who are fans of PlayStation, is that they are fans of PlayStation. That ship ain't going anywhere. Morkfar, not now. I've already been asked too many questions about that bloody game today. No, I'm ignoring that question. Fuck off. Oh, dearie me. Where are you? What do you want? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. In my heart of hearts, I knew it was going to be that. Right, Diochen, Moroi, Polty, or Spirit. Alright, bet. Let's make a little pile of teeth. Wait, he can throw the teeth individually, can't he? Actually, can he? Let's make a little Polty pile. Wait, is there like no throwable objects in here? That's weird. Oh, there we go. There's one. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Wait, some of these you can pick up and some of these you can't. That's odd. What's my favorite ghost? It is Mimic. Mimic's the best ghost. Objectively and subjectively. I think a lot of big devs avoided quarter 3 and quarter 4 this year for GTA. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Damn it. Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely right, Kilo Lima. A lot of games have literally just avoided the last part of this year entirely. We not got a camera in here? No, we don't. It might be a Moroi, folks. It's starting to get really aggressive since we used the spirit box. As you've played for so long, would you be able to tell the ghost from memory if someone told you 3 evidence? Probably not, because I haven't played on 3 evidence in about 4 years. If I'm being completely honest with you. So when Nightmare came out, I never played 3 evidence ever again. And then the other issue I've got is because I've been playing since the beginning, any ghosts that they've changed the evidence for, like a good example is the Banshee. This didn't used to be the Banshee's evidence. So, unfortunately, the lights were just flickering here. Unfortunately, players who've been playing a long time, sometimes they'll get the evidence mixed up because they've literally changed it over the years. Stuck in a corner with a Dio isn't good. Yeah, it depends if you can juke it or not. My least favorite ghost. Oh, what? The
Cheers
Mimic?
to Rackster for joining the Cool Kids Club.
Rackster, thank you very much.
Just remember, if you die in Phasmophobia, it's not my fault.
Stuck in a tent. Just don't go in tents. Easy. How's your afternoon? It's all right, thank you, Clunky Chunkers. I love that name. It's a great name. It's the fact that the Djinn can drain lots of sanity with its ability and hunt unexpectedly. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Djinn is one of the deadliest ghosts in the game. A lot of people don't realize it, but Djinn is definitely one of the deadliest ghosts in the game. Have I ever died to a Dio? Yeah, of course. Of course I have. I'm sure I've died to every single ghost. I've literally played probably around 6,000 games of Phasmo. So I think it's almost a certainty. I think you might be a Moroi. Yeah. Stat check? Well, the stats aren't really relevant since they introduced the prestige system. A lot of you don't realize that when they introduced the prestige system about 2.5 years ago, it wiped all of your stats from before that. Including hours played, including how many investigations you've done, including what you've died to, etc. So veteran players' stats are very much not relevant. It's a shame they didn't carry those stats forwards. Yeah, really. Like, I don't think I can look at stats now. I'll show you when we get back to the main menu. Like, the main menu shows that I've only played, like, 500 hours in Phasmo or something. It's not true. Like, I've played about whatever it says, that's how much I've played since they introduced the prestige system. It doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter at all. Like, no one sees those stats. Like, who cares, right? Yeah, pretty much halogen. Oh, light's flickering. Wow, okay. Must have been the lamp flickering. And the only thing you got was a plaque on the wall with your previous level? Exactly, Ada. Exactly. Like, people don't know, man. Back in the day, leveling up in Phasmo was long. It was a bit of a grind, man. Because everything was just a lot slower, because you didn't even have sprint. Prestige 20 doesn't mean anything now? No, Prestige literally doesn't mean anything. I don't know, how do you guys feel about... Let's say, hypothetically, the devs brought in anti-cheat, and they did a full level reset. How would you guys feel about that? Can you Prestige above 20? Nope. Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the prestige system has kind of failed because of all the hackers. If we had like if we had a full level reset, but you keep the prestige badges you've earned, or you've got some other way of showing it off, and then you combine that with like, I don't know, a anti-cheat system. By the way, if they ever put anti-cheat in this, which I hope they do, just don't tell anyone. That would be fucking funny. Could you imagine how many streamers would get banned if they put anti-cheat in and didn't tell anyone? Oh my god, it would be so satisfying. Just an absolute cheater massacre. By the way, a lot of streamers cheat in this game. Especially on TikTok. There's a lot of cheaters in this game. There's a lot of cheaters in this game who do things that are very subtle. But if you know what to look for, you can kind of see the behavior. Huh? I got banned from Phasma for no reason. Did you? I got banned for saying yo in Phasma. Unpopular opinion, but cheaters are not true gamers. Well, of course they're not. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think everyone probably thinks that to some degree. Why do people cheat in this game? Frosty, I still to this day do not understand why anyone cheats in this game. This is the most like casual video game around, man. Cheating in this game is crazy work. Oh, she's king. What sort of things they can get cheats for? So, one of the big ones that you'll see content creators use. Well, that's not good. Yeah. What are they calling it? One of the big ones you'll see content creators doing is they can... I'm trying not to tell you how they do it because I shouldn't be spreading that information. Let's just say there are various cheat engines which give you information about the game. I know for a fact there's a very popular one which will tell you what the ghost is, what room the ghost is in, what room the bone is in, what cursed object you have and what room that is in. And if you know how to spot
Have you tried not dying?
If you know how to spot this behavior, it's actually quite easy to tell they're doing it. That's just ruining the game. Yeah, but you see, they're doing it with a financial incentive. Pixel. They're not playing it because they're playing it. They're paying it to make themselves seem like an amazing player so that people sub to them. Or donate, etc. There's a financial incentive there. So, like, I'm a content creator. I am an entertainer. I like to think I can think very fast on my feet. I can tell you right now, if I knew going into a map...
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
...exactly what the ghost is and what room it was in, I bet I could convince you that it was legitimate. I would have the knowledge in the back of my head, and I would, like, you know, make it seem like I'm doing an investigation. But I know where the investigation is going to lead. Oh, like, let's say I know it's an Onryo, right? I know it's an Onryo because the app or whatever has told me, right? Oh, guys, let's do an Onryo test. And it just so convenient. Oh, guys, I guess we were right. It is an Onryo, right, guys? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. The grass is greener outside of Tanglewood today, guys. I bet it's a phantom. Lol, like 10 minutes later. Lol, looks like I was right, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, cheating's really prevalent. It's just you need to like trust your instincts. If someone seems a bit too consistently good at a game, like I can say I'm pretty good at Phasmo. I die all the time. I didn't get the ghost wrong, but I die all the time. And Even I will still make mistakes. Even with like over 2,000 hours in the game, I will still make mistakes all the time. There are some people with like a quarter of my playtime who never make a single mistake.
Have you tried not dying?
Like about the ghost, I mean. They never make a single mistake about the ghost. They might die or whatever, but like, they will never make a single mistake when it comes to investigating. Complete perfection is never believable? Absolutely. Yeah, it's, once you know where to look, it's quite obvious. Yeah, Dante, yeah, people like that are cheating for sure. If someone opens a cupboard in Tanglewood and goes, yeah, guys, the light is off, it's this ghost. I know it's meant to be funny content, but like, they are just using a cheat engine. I hate to like break the illusion, but it's quite literally just a cheat engine. I see loads and loads of content on like TikTok where the person is using infinite sprint. Because I'll watch them looping a ghost and they just have infinite sprint. And I'm like, or like they're moving faster. I've seen that as well. Have you ever seen it where the player is moving just a bit too fast? But they'll tell you like, now if they're doing custom difficulty and they've made themselves really fast, that's different. Or they've given themselves infinite sprint, that's different. But you can see these things where these options shouldn't be available, like on the weekly challenge, for example. And you're just like, something's off there. Something's off there. You should trust your gut with that. Right, welcome to prison. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And we got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Carol Garcia. We need to prevent her from hunting with a crucifix, repel the ghost with incense, and we also need to cleanse the area near the ghost using incense. So, would you like to know the most... I'm not naming names. The most obvious example of cheating I've ever seen, ever. And I'm not even talking about NVIDIA filters and that's like, whatever. I don't really care about that too much. But like, the most obvious example of cheating I've ever seen in Phasmo on someone's stream was when someone was doing like a win streak, so to speak. And it was going extraordinarily well. Well then. It was going extraordinarily well. Which is fine. You know, maybe they're just getting lucky. Maybe they're just very, very good at the game. But then when you start to see stuff like the timing of the ghost tests is always spot on. Like they'll walk in and it's like an Onryo. And the first thing they do is an Onryo test. And you're a bit like, And you're like, okay, maybe that's just coincidence. Maybe they just happen to keep checking the correct test for the correct ghost. The one that was the biggest giveaway to me with one stream someone showed me was, you remember old Bleasdale? But obviously before they updated it. Do you remember old Bleasdale? You had the main entrance and the side entrance. A back entrance as well, but you kind of had like two main paths into the building, right? For no particular reason, this person goes, I think we'll go in the side entrance this time. And you're like, okay, that's odd. The ghost was a demon in the foyer of the main entrance. It's like, oh, okay. You just happened to change which way you were going in. You just happened to not go in the place where the ghost would have instantly killed you. Interesting. Again, could be coincidence. But, you know, how many coincidences do you make concessions for before you kind of go, something's a bit off here? So yeah, if they bring in anti-cheat, oh my god, it's going to be such a good thing for the game. Like, oh my god, I would love... I know they will announce it, but like... If they just didn't announce it, it's going to be like Christmas. It's going to be like Christmas Day. I'm going to be jumping up and down and giggling and kicking my feet. Because so many people are going to get banned on day one. And it'll be a funny day for Phasmo. It'll be a very funny day. Okay, this is a very oh, missed form. Flawless runs are rare even for top tier players. I mean, I always go for like perfect games and stuff, and I usually get them. But it's very often that something goes wrong and I have to sort of cut my losses and leave, or I die or something because of the difficulty I play on. Unless the ghost done something that hints at what it is. Yeah, no, totally, Anna, totally. Yeah, like if you get a significant indicator that it's a type of ghost, if you're not following like a preset routine, I would say that's very irregular. So for me, I always come in with a candle to preserve my sanity, and then I usually deploy like camera, dots, and book straight away. Like I have if you've seen even like 3 games of mine, you'll notice I do pretty much the same thing every time. Opens the door for cheaters to accuse other those, potentially for unjust bans. Listen, if they've put proper anti-cheat in the game, Tomahawk, the chance of there being like wrongful bans is going to be extremely low. We all know this is a tale as old as time. You know and I know that the vast majority of people who get banned, they're just cheating. They're just cheating. And they're going to tell everyone that it's a mistake and it's an error. But they're just cheating. Verlust, hello there, welcome in. Occam's razor, baby. You got caught up in the ban wave because you're just cheating. Right, it's here? I don't think I've ever had a ghost here. This is odd.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Oh, you're the Willy guy. Oh, hello, mate. Welcome in from TikTok. Dan, thank you very much for the follow. Nyarfs, thank you for the follow as well. Star, thank you for the follow. Where are your settings? Oh, yeah, if you join the Discord in the Phasmo channel, it's pinned to the top of that channel. You have to give yourself the Phasmo role, though. You have to give yourself the Phasmo role. It's Dante from TikTok. Oh, hello. Oh, I see. Yes, Dante. I see it in your name now. I was trying to see how fast I would get banned, but everyone's just laughing at the name. I mean, it's quite funny. What did you call it? Willy Fiddler? It's quite funny. You know, like if I was 12, it'd be quite funny. Welcome in, mate.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Snuggle Spook, welcome in. That's a very cozy, comfy name. Right. Let's put this here. So yeah, I think that's on my wish list for Phasmo is anti-cheat. Oh my god, it would be so good. I can just imagine all the crying on the official Phasmo Discord already. Do I play Rogue Trader, Xenoblade X, or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? I'm gonna be controversial and say Rogue Trader. I think it's a very good game and you should play it. If you've not played it before, Rogue Trader is awesome, especially if you're into 40k. Someone must have hacked my game. Guys, my brother was using my account. I don't know what happened, but I shouldn't have been banned. A basket full of kitties. Hello there, welcome in. Cheaters Rage compilation. Well, I know, because obviously, you know, official content creator, I see some stuff that happens behind the scenes. Don't worry, I'm not going to break an NDA or anything here. I know for a fact that there are some people who are very big on the TikTok side of the Phasmo community who have been permanently banned on more than one occasion, and yet they always pop up a few days later with a max level account just like they had before, thus triple confirming that they're definitely cheating. No worries, Verlust. Have a good day, mate. Please don't get DO'd. Oh, I'll try, mate. I'll try. I love 40k. I'm still trying to find a class that I love. Honestly, I don't think it matters too much. I don't think Rogue Trader's too tough, to be honest. I hope official creators for Phasmo are not cheating. That would be devastating. I don't think any are, from what I've seen. Admittedly, I don't watch many streams. Because I just don't get the time, to be honest, folks. I don't get a lot of time for watching streams. Miss Bamshi, hello there. Welcome in. What is this? Huh. Sorry, I've just had a notification from Twitch here. Mods, can you see that as well? Can someone just have a little look into that, if possible? Very interesting. Very interesting. I've never had that pop up. We already did. Interesting. Thank you very much. Is there... Oh, no. It's nothing to do with the stream, per se. It's just, Twitch themselves had put a flag on someone in chat that I've never seen before. And I was like, oh, that's odd. Never seen that before. So I was just, curious. More than anything. It's a thing I've never, ever seen. And clicking on it has now completely buggered my chat overlay. Oh god, Twitch, what have you done to me? Oh god, it's showing like the full stream manager now instead of just the chat. Oh, that's so annoying. Whatever. I'm just gonna get over it. Good morning! Welcome in, Hellstorm. How are you doing? Right, are we actually in the right room? Because this is... Okay, no, 9 degrees, right. Where the bloody hell are you? 12 degrees? 19 degrees? Smunchy budgies? I'm gonna head out, try and catch your stream. Yeah, I'll be live in 6 hours playing some more Phasmo. For now, we're playing for the next sort of 40 minutes or so. Whether this is our last... Oh, hang on. 90... What is going on with this ghost? This is a weird ghost. We've got like a corridor ghost, but I don't know, man. It's a weird one. It's a really weird one. Do we keep checking temps of adjacent rooms? I think we do. I'm going to check like the shower and stuff. This is a weird ghost. Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you, Hellstorm. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, 19, that's fine. 10. Because 10 degrees is like low-key, like adjacent room temps. And I would expect the ghost room itself to be like... Ghostkai, you have a cool wife? I have a very cool wife. My wife is the coolest person I know. She is. She's got Studio Ghibli handbags. I bet you don't. That makes her cooler than you. From, where are they from, Moz? Where are your fancy Ghibli bags from? Is it Uniqlo? Hey, Deathstalker, how you doing? Yeah, they're Uniqlo ones, like they're Totoro ones. They're those bags that hold like an insane amount of stuff. I want a Studio Ghibli handbag. Yeah, sorry. Hello, James. Welcome in, mate. Oh, this light's on. Yep, see, I told you. Adjacent room energy. So not a mare. That's good, because mare on this map is absolutely brutal. Yeah, always trust your gut, guys. If you're like, this doesn't seem like the room, like something's wrong here, trust your gut and look into it. The Uniqlo shoulder bag is a pocket dimension. Yeah, that's what Moz has, yeah. Last night I played Phasmo till 3 AM. Oh, bloody hell, James. Did you have a good time, mate? 3 AM is, that's quite the shift. Okay. He just slammed all the doors. Not very nice. What the fuck? There's an event at the end of the corridor. Do you see her? Did you guys see that? She did an event at the very end of the corridor. Alright. Cool. I've never seen that before. You would love a Totoro bag or a GG one? What's GG? For a second, I thought you were saying Junji Ito, and I was like, I'm not sure I want a bag with that on. Who was it who started reading Junji Ito? Wasn't it Nakima? God, that's such a good... Junji Ito is like, just very, very good horror fiction. Good God. Like, it's 4 degrees now. Are you going back up? 5? What is going on? Guys, I don't know what on earth is going on with this ghost. This is a really weird ghost. Because it's not a mare, so it shouldn't be changing room just because I put the light on. Very odd. Right, okay. Let's get some protection in here because I'm starting to get a bit worried now. I'm starting to get a bit worried. Gigi is the black cat from... Oh, from Kiki's Delivery Service. Oh, yes. No, I do know. I do know. We like Ghibli. I should say Ghibli. It's pronounced Ghibli, isn't it? But we all say Ghibli. Ghibli sounds wrong. Oh, EMF 5. Okay, what are you? I don't like you, Ghost. You're weird.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Yeah, we are Ghibli enjoyers in this household. We saw the Totoro play in the West End last month. We saw Spirited Away last year as well. That was great. If you get a chance to see... I think... Is Totoro gone from the West End now? It might be. If you get a chance to see that Spirited Away one, man, it's something else. It's really good. Like, the way they've just perfectly recreated that film as a musical / play is just phenomenal. It's really, really good. Like, all the music is the same, etc., but with a live orchestra.
Follow, sausage.
It's something else. Bunce, thank you very much for the follow. Faron FX, thank you for the follow. Phoebetron, that's a cool name. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. It's proper magic? Yeah, it was. It was like, just is captivating the right word for it, Moz? What do you reckon? It was pretty good. Oh, God, I've got this. Right, we're going to get some corridor lights on because I don't like this ghost one bit. I'll tell you what, you're the first person that's ever pronounced my username correctly. Shall I tell you why? I used to play rugby with someone whose surname was Bunce. We used to call him Buncy. That's why. Because I used to play rugby with someone whose surname was Bunce. Since mod is a mod, is she a moderator? Yes. Jumped over from TikTok, Clunky Chunkers. Oh, hello there. I go to the Birmingham Symphony Ghibli Orchestra whenever it's on, and it's amazing. Ooh, that sounds amazing. I mean, you did say it's amazing. I'm just repeating what you say. But yeah, that sounds awesome. Do you know what we're doing next year, me and Moz? I've already bought her Valentine's present for next year. Do you want to know what her Valentine's present is for next year? I'm taking her to see the Stardew Valley Orchestral Symphony show on Valentine's Day next year. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be cracking. Where are you? Where are you? What do you want? Yeah, this ghost is all over the place, guys. This is a really, really odd ghost. I'm kind of hoping that when it starts hunting, it's really obvious because it's kind of crazy at the moment. Where are you? Oh, there's dots. Well, that was handy. And it can't be a Goryo, so Wraith, Oni, or Raiju. Wonderful. Oh, Wraith might make sense because it's been roaming so hard, which means it might just be teleporting to us. Although if it is a Raiju, I do need to be a bit careful. A Raiju on a large map can be nasty. Strange, he turned these lights off but didn't do anything else. Huh. Figure a jump over while I'm playing Rogue Trader? Hell yeah. Rogue Trader's a great game. One of my moderators, and also a very, very good real life friend, Kilo Lima, absolutely loves Rogue Trader. Absolutely loves it. For me, I still need to give Rogue Trader the proper due care and attention it deserves. I think
Follow, sausage.
Rogue Trader might have come out at the worst possible time. Because it's a CRPG, exactly like Baldur's Gate 3 is. And it came out literally in the middle of the entire world thinking Baldur's Gate 3 was the best game ever made. That's a hard sell. Imagine Baldur's Gate 3 being your direct competition. It's at a normal speed. Oi, oi! That's a Wraith. I don't know if you noticed, it didn't step through the salt. It should have been slowed down, but it wasn't. It wasn't slowed down at all. Okay. You can go there, and then you can go a bit deeper in. And we should cover all of our bases, hopefully. So it is a Wraith. That gives us very, very limited things we can actually do with it. I should really get some protection because Wraiths are quite dangerous because they can teleport on top of you. So yeah, like my first experience with Rogue Trader, I didn't not like it. It's just I had literally completed... Oh, hello. He's friendly. I had literally completed Baldur's Gate 3 like the day before I played Rogue Trader. And going from a game that is incredibly well voice acted and written and performed incredibly well with mocap, etc. Going from, like, we got treated with Baldur's Gate 3. Going from, like, this absolute god tier game creation example to a game where you have to do a lot of reading because a lot of it isn't voice acted. It was rough, man. And Rogue Trader is an amazing game, and it's really unfair to make the comparison to Baldur's Gate 3, but you kind of had to, right? Because it literally came out pretty much at the same time. It's so good now as well. It's added tons more content and more voice acting, etc. Yeah, I didn't realize how spoiled I was. We've got the likes of, like, Jennifer English and stuff, like, doing these amazing performances as characters. And then meanwhile, I'm playing Rogue Trader and I'm having to, like, just read everything myself. I don't know. It was a huge issue for the game, I think, connecting with a lot of people. How do we report a bug? This morning I was playing on Tangled with my son and we had an Onryo that did not hunt after 9 firelights. It was an Onryo, not a mimic. That is not necessarily a bug. Mitch Mama, I want you to tell me
Were you doing one candle at a time, or were there multiple candles dotted around? Because if there's multiple candles dotted around, that's not a bug. And I can tell you why. But I'll wait for your answer first. You're going to give me the dots now? Really? The sense of entitlement you get just ordering around governments, just going, I don't like you, out the airlock. Yeah, because you're a rogue trader. You get a lot of power in that game. So yeah, Mitch Mama, let me know what the specific situation was there, because it could be there's actually no bug. And I should be able to tell you based on your answer. I'm trying to fix my chat while I'm waiting. There we go, I fixed it. Fire extinguish. Alright, so he's in there. Just go through the dots for us. We'll wait for him. You just bought Totoro the novel. Oh, nice. See you later, Gorman. Have a good day, mate. I think they left us. I think they did. I think they came in and asked a question and then left, maybe. That's a shame. I was hoping I could answer it for them. Well, in case they watch the VOD, or in case anyone in chat is like, "Ooh, please tell us, Ghostkai," I'll explain it for you, if you like. Would you like me to explain it for you? Through the power of magic and science and love. Oh, I don't need to drop that. So, there is a chance what they're saying could not be a bug, and I'll explain why. If you have multiple candles, they don't even need to be this close to each other. They just need to be within the hunting arc of a ghost. So, for example, so this person has come into chat and said, they blew out 9 candles and they didn't hunt. Doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is after they blew out the 3 candles, were they able to hunt, or did something else block them from hunting? Ah, ads are playing. Great. I'll wait for the ads to stop. I'll wait for the ads to stop. I think that's fair. Hello, Minty. I can't think of anything better than Phasmo and coffee. Sometimes I will switch for tea. Ooh, what kind of tea? Right, what kind of tea is the best tea? While we're waiting for ads, what kind of tea is the best tea? Once ads are over, I'll explain the Onryo thing, because I think that's fair. I'll wait for them to be out of ads. Yorkshire Gold. Ooh. Ooh. I will explain after ads. I got you. There we go. Look, what a generous God I am, being kind to the non-subscribed. It's like giving to people, like begging outside of temples. This is the temple, and I am bestowing upon them knowledge. Strawberry tea. Strawberry tea? Didn't know strawberry became tea. Sounds like some fancy nonsense to me. Black tea with milk? What kind of tea? What leaf? We're getting into specifics. Tetley or PG tips? No, just loopy. Ah! Please try Yorkshire tea if you don't. No, if you like it, you like it. Mint tea. Okay. Most underrated is Thai food. Oh, really? Hello, Brit. How are we? Welcome in. Our delivery is coming in 15 minutes. Just an FYI, Ghostkai. Are you trying to make me end my stream half an hour early, darling? Correct. Right, guys, you heard it here first. Moz is going to make me end my stream half an hour early because the shopping's being delivered. We're back. Okay, right, back to school. Back to Phasmo school, everyone. Okay, so the person who asked the question, unfortunately, it looks like they immediately ducked out of the stream. So that's a shame. I wish I could explain it to them, but it is what it is. So the Onryo's ability, yes, it hunts after blowing out 3 candles. Great. However, and this is a thing that really trips people up a lot, is the ghost able to hunt at that time, or is something else blocking them? What do I mean by that? So let's say you've got an isolated scenario with a single candle, and you go, you have the candle, the ghost blows it out. You light it, it blows it out. You light it, it blows it out, and then it hunts 6 seconds later. Great. Onryo test complete. Well done. Also, you could do the 20-second test, but we're not going to complicate things. Now, the issue you've got is if you have other candles in the vicinity, it doesn't need to be 3 candles. It could be 4 candles. It could be 2 candles. Doesn't matter, right? If there are other candles in the vicinity, let's say you go, the ghost blows this out, and you go, oh, I light it again. Oh, it blows it out again. Oh, I light it again. It blows it out. It then tries to hunt. However, the hunt is blocked by the other candle. So what it will do is it will go blow, blow. So just by having other candles in the vicinity that are lit, you will inadvertently stop its ability. Now, you can visually see the ability occurring, especially if you have 3 candles in close proximity. What you can do, if you've got 3 candles like on top of each other, sometimes you can see it go blow, blow, blow. Like you can literally see it go bam, bam, bam. Now, what might be occurring that you're not aware of, unless you've been keeping count, is earlier in the game, you might have had it blow out a single candle. And then when you come to do your candle test later on, instead of it going 1, 2, 3, it's actually 2, 3, hunt, block. Does that make sense? So just by having candles in the vicinity, you actually interrupt the logic of the testing because the candles block hunts. So essentially, if you're doing these things with multiple candles, it's not a bug. The candles are stopping it hunting. So essentially, instead of 4 candles, it's actually blowing out 3 candles. Then the hunt is blocked, so your whole math is off. Yes, essentially, yeah. So if you're doing it with 1 candle, that's easy. That's straightforward. If you've had a candle being used earlier in the investigation, you need to bear that in mind because that could also count towards it. So what may have occurred with this person in chat, who unfortunately isn't there anymore, is if they've got a load of candles around and they're going like, oh, you're there. Okay, we did it with 1 candle. Right. Hello. Welcome back in, Mitch Mama. Right. I was wondering if you were still in chat. Right. So you did a single candle test. You're back. I'm at work. Okay, no worries. No worries. So the circumstances for you were a single candle. What was your sanity on? Because that's quite an important aspect. What was the average team sanity? Mm-hmm. 17% at the 3rd candle blow. Okay. Did you relight the candle at all? My son was at 0 in the house and I was in the trailer. Was the candle relit at all? Because the only thing I can think of is if the ghost blew out the candle and that was the 3rd candle blow, but the candle was relit, yes, after each blowout, then that's not a bug. If after the 3rd blow, it's then been relit, the hunt will be... The hunt is not instantaneous. The hunt is about 6 seconds afterwards, which is quite a long period of time. So, if you've relit the 3rd candle after it's been blown out,
the candle will then block the hunt, which means it won't hunt. If that makes sense. Obviously, I wasn't in your game. I don't know what happened, so it's hard to sort of do these things in hindsight. But, hello there. But I would say, on average, it's a very, very consistent thing to test with an Onryo. Very consistent. The other thing you can do with the Onryo, if you weren't aware, you may be aware, Mitch Mummer, but if you weren't aware, you can light a candle.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
When the ghost blows it out, relight it. If it blows it out again within 20 seconds, it's an Onryo. That's another way you can do it. Because sometimes if you relight them too quickly after they've blown them out, you actually block the hunt. So it can be a bit of a tricky test. Julie the Hunter, thank you very much for the follow. Right, we know this is a wraith, don't we? And I need to help Moz with shopping. So, as much as we would love to do all of this, I'm not allowed. No, I'm only joking. Right, well, let's go and do this. Also, we're going to go and see Templar after shopping spin. So, that's going to be fun. Wait, did I highlight the ghost? I did. It should be a wraith. It didn't walk in salt. Yeah, so you need to be careful with like the relighting actually stopping it hunting, because then it becomes quite an inconsistent test.
Welcome back. I've prepared some
The Queen has absolute power. She does. She does. Thank you very much for the gifts, Brit, over on TikTok. Case, hello there. You have 2 days till school. Wait, what? You're going back to school? Aren't kids off school this time of year? Just look at chess rules. That's true. The Queen is the most powerful piece in chess, right? So, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, dear. Right. I don't think I've got anything else.
That's it.
Come closer. Hello, Vampire. How you doing? Enjoyed watching? I enjoyed streaming, Steph. Thank you for the kind words. Scotland go back to school in 2 weeks? What? Wait, why? Why does Scotland hate their children? And their teachers? Why does Scotland hate their children? Oh, I know where we can go. We never get a chance to raid this person because they're never online at the same time as me. Right, guys, this is actually going to be a banger raid. Are you ready for this?
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
We're going to raid Biscuit, who is IRL streaming her mum's first tattoo. Should we go in there and say hi? Guys, if you don't know, Biscuit is a very good friend of ours. Let's go and say hi to her. Here's a raid message. Oh, dear. Right, if you're on YouTube, thank you very much for hanging out with us today, and I'll see you later, YouTube. Have a great evening. I'll be live again in about 6